Goeiemorgen. Welcome to it, you beauties. Thank you so much for choosing to start your day with us. It's a privilege that we absolutely love and appreciate. So thank you so much. We got you for the next 3 hours. It has been an inspiring week, and we're going to continue in that trend. We are adding a little sparkle to your morning as we celebrate the artistry, the creativity, and the confidence of drag, because that's what we do. And one of the best in the business. This guy mentored me as an actor, and he is in a class of his own. Terrence Bridget and Vida van Tarisha join us to give us a little taste of Ab Fab, the dazzling drag spectacular that is lighting up the Artscape stage this weekend. And we know the Artscape, it casts the biggest light. Absolutely love that. And we are going to be getting into the creative process, the incredible choreography, and who knows, and Korsanati might help us pick up a skill or two. Absolutely love the energy of this week, this show, and of course we are loving that we are embracing Women's Month in the most potentially powerful way this morning. So in order to do that, we've got to connect with the powerful woman in our life. Zanele, good morning, my friend. What's happening up in Jersey?
Let's stand back, guys. Oh, good morning, Mike Graham. There's so much happening in Jersey. And oh my goodness, already it sounds like Mzansi, we're about to have a beautiful morning. But as always, that's what happens when we have our feel-good family all together. And this is why we say Molweni, Avsheni, Sanbonani, Goeiemorgen. No matter where you are in this country, I know we all speak one language that is the same, which is feeling good. And I cannot wait for us to get into it. Because here in the City of Gold, fresh from winning Best Pop Artist at the 2025 Masadi Music Awards, Jamie Lee Sexton joins us to chat about her exciting new single. Whew, I'm so excited. It's called Wild Electric, and the bold new chapter that is leading up to her next studio album. We're about to hear about it, friend. But before we get into all of that, you're also going to be looking absolutely fabulous this morning with that big smile on your face because of the big things we're going to be doing. But one thing that always makes me smile, it is the style that comes from Woolies. And I absolutely love the way that we absolutely get into our fashion. And my friends over at Cape Teasy Fo Sheezy, I love the way you're looking this morning. Your outfits look absolutely mwah, in tip-top shape as always.
Okay, well, thank you for saying that, okay? She knows, okay? She just
knows.
puts us to shame every morning, but it's perfectly fine, okay? Woolies helps us try, at least. Loving the men's fashion. Love the fact that we are drifting between seasons. How are you, my good man?
Good, man. I thought that the way that Zanella looks this morning, we got to elevate it, and I thought, hey, we're doing quite a good job. I've got my, what do you call it, Canadian?
Tuxedo, my friend.
Okay.
No, we
Listen,
absolutely love the denim.
Daring in denim, I think. That's what I'm going to call it.
But there's a little accent if you want to bring in a leather boot, if you want to dress it up, dress it down.
I think there's a reason why style rhymes with row.
Exactly.
Hey, you see what I did there?
No, I've missed seeing your beautiful form and the clothes hanging there on. There is an opportunity to have a little bit of fun at this time of the year, I think. You can get out the oversized that's a little bit more fitted. You can start playing with new textures, new colors. Why? Because winter is almost finished, my friends, okay? And we're going to get into the weather in just a moment, albeit today is going to be a little bit crazy.
Little chills.
It's going to be one of those, but we are going to get you prepped in every way, shape and form for the day ahead. So I suppose we should start with our official duties. I'll delve into that sports after we get the news.
Color brings out your eyes, bro.
Thanks, boy.
And just like that, 4 minutes after the hour, and we still got to get into official duties. So let's start the show off on the right note and plug you in with all things official. We're going to start with national headlines. And South Africa's High Commissioner to India, Anil Suklal, has been recalled for consultations following his reception of former President Jacob Zuma during a recent visit to India. Now, International Relations Minister Ronald Lomola says the move follows the introduction of a new framework governing official protocol for former presidents and deputy presidents traveling abroad. Now, under the new rules, they will have to disclose details of all intended foreign travel. And Lamola says this is aimed at preventing former leaders from being perceived as representing South Africa without an official mandate. Well, next up on local news fronts, judgment in the Falafala farm theft case will be delivered on the 2nd of November in the Modamole Regional Court after the state and defense concluded their final arguments. Now, 3 accused are on trial over the alleged theft of $580,000 from President Cyril Ramaphosa's Limpopo farm in 2020. Now, meanwhile, the president is opposing an urgent application to the Constitutional Court over Parliament's impeachment process. Now, Ramaphosa argues that the matter is not urgent and says it is not in the interest of justice for the appeal to proceed. Well, we move from national headlines to international news, and Nigerian President Bola Tinubu has announced salary increases of up to 80% for members of the armed forces, describing the move as recognition of their sacrifices in tackling the country's growing security challenges. Now, it is the second military pay increase in a month and follows plans to recruit 28,000 additional soldiers and establish 4 new army divisions. Now, Nigeria continues to battle armed gangs, Islamist militants, and separatist groups, with insecurity emerging as a key issue ahead of the country's 2027 general elections. Well, next up, the Vatican has announced that Pope Leo will make his first official visit to Latin America in November, now traveling to Peru, Argentina, and Uruguay. Now, the visit will include a return to Peru, where the pontiff spent many years as a missionary and later served as a bishop before becoming pope. Now, the trip is expected to focus on faith, social justice, and support the vulnerable communities. And it will be Pope Leo's second international journey since his election and is being seen as a significant moment for Catholics across the region. Well, lastly, in this round of headlines, something for South Africans to celebrate, and we are celebrating something very special. A remarkable milestone as Agrabie Falls National Park on the banks of the mighty Orange River in the Northern Cape marks its 60th anniversary. Now, known to the Khoikhoi as Au Korobis, meaning place of great noise, the spectacular falls have inspired visitors for thousands of years. Now, their thundering 56-meter waterfall and dramatic granite 18-kilometer gorge below continue to leave a lasting impression, all while the park protects a unique arid landscape, remarkable wildlife, and a rich cultural heritage. 60 years after its proclamation, Agrabie remains one of South Africa's greatest national treasures, inspiring wonder and reminding us why these extraordinary landscapes deserve to be protected for generations to come. Well, let's see what's happening in the next generation of all things sport and who the next superstars are taking the headlines, because here's G-Man with the latest when it comes to all things sport.
All right, who's in, who's out? Let's start with the African connection, as we do every morning. And WAFCON has not disappointed. Nigeria, Malawi, both progressing to the knockout stages of the Women's African Cup of Nations in Morocco, of course. Defending champions Nigeria, they seem to be back on track, finished second in Group C, and that was after beating Egypt very impressively, 6-2 the scoreline there. Then Malawi advancing on goal difference, just sneaking through, finishing top of the group, despite suffering that 2-1 defeat at the hands of Zambia. Banyana, we know they are through. We've got a mountain to climb yet again, but the girls are up for it. Morocco, we take them on Saturday. That's the 8th at 10 o'clock. Catch it all live on your SABC Sport platforms and SABC Plus. Now, getting excited about the season ahead when it comes to all the various leagues. The Premiership, very much so. And Newcastle have a new man at the helm. They have appointed Germany's Matthias Gsell as the new head coach, and that following the departure of the incredible Eddie Howe. What a space to fill. The 38-year-old now joins on a 4-year deal from Saudi club Al Ahly, where he, of course, led the team to the AFC Championship League title, but a very different ecosystem he's stepping into now. Premier League campaign begins for them on the 23rd of this month with a home clash against Liverpool. What a test. Now, let's get back into some golfing action as Liv Golf has secured a new lead investor. And that's ahead of the 2027 season as Saudi Arabia's Public Investment Fund prepares to step back as the league's primary financial backer. So the new investor has not yet been publicly identified. I'm sure you can do some digging, but the deal is expected to strengthen Liv's financial position and support its long-term expansion plans. I think they're hoping they've made it through their growing pains. Now let's get back onto two wheels as Demi Vollering claimed victory on stage 5 of the Tour de France Femme, the 140-kilometer stage from Mâcon to Berville in Bourgogne. I said that completely wrong, but we are learning. And that was decided in the final meters, look at that, of this grueling leg, with Vollering out-sprinting yellow jersey holder Marlen Reusser to win the race in dramatic fashion. But Reusser does retain that overall lead, and the the beautiful yellow jersey. 12 seconds, though, just 12 seconds ahead of following in that general classification. So we'll continue to watch that space and that beautiful terrain. That's where we leave our sport for now. Let's see if the weather is going to play along today. I have a feeling we've got to brace for summing.
Thank you so much, G-Man, for the latest on all things sport. For now, though, we want to know what to wear today. So let's go across the country and find out what's happening on your side of town when it comes to all things weather. So let's start this thing up. And, of course, Polokwane is first on the list. Now, sunny skies will take over your day today. Temperatures start from a low of 6 degrees, rising to a high of 27 for your maximum. And as we look ahead, sunny skies continue to dominate, with tomorrow's daytime high sitting at 25 degrees with a cold start of 6 degrees. Moving to Klerksdorp next, and looks like the sunny conditions will take over your skies throughout, and temperatures are ranging between a cold 5 degrees today, but warming up to a nice 26-degree maximum. Now, tomorrow's temperatures remain much the same as today, with a low start of 6 degrees looking up to partly cloudy skies. From Klerksdorp, we move to Pretoria next, and today's forecast brings blue skies and abundant sunshine. Now, temperatures range between a minimum of 9 degrees and a maximum of 26, and sun-filled days are here to stay as we move through the week, with daytime highs reaching 25 degrees tomorrow with a low start of 9 degrees. Johannesburg brings clear skies and sunshine, which is definitely on the cards today. Temperatures ranging between a cold 8 degrees but moving up to a moderately warm 22-degree maximum. Now, as we move ahead, sunny skies seem to define your days, with daytime highs settling at 22 degrees and Friday, and then 21 degrees on both Saturday and Sunday. Mobela's up next, and it looks like the forecast calls for mostly sunny skies too. Temperatures climbing from a low of 11 degrees to a high of 28 degrees. Now, Friday also sees temperatures reaching a high of 24 degrees, beginning with a chilly 11. Now, the skies also remaining bright and sunny, so you can definitely get out there and make the most of it. Moving to Bloemfontein next inland, and we can expect more sunny conditions for much of the day. Our temperatures are sitting between a nippy 4 degrees, but don't worry, it moves up to a high of 24 degrees for your maximum. Now, you can also expect some sunny skies to continue as the days progress, with pleasantly warm temperatures reaching the mid-20s, peaking tomorrow at 25 degrees, and it makes for a beautiful weekend. Let's see what's happening in the coast out in Richards Bay. Sunny skies will take over your day today. Temperatures ranging between a cool 17 and a high of 29 degrees. Nice and warm. Sun-drenched skies take center stage in the coming days as well, with cloudy and wet conditions expected to move in from Sunday going into next week. So make the most of the weekend before the sunnier weather disappears. Carrying on in the coast, and Durban has sunny skies accompanied by southwesterly winds at 27 kilometers per hour. Now, the temperatures are moving between a chilly 15 degrees up to a high of 27. Nice and warm out there, and the sunny skies will turn cloudy and wet by Sunday, with rain forecast at 40%, with conditions remaining cool. Mthatha also has mostly sunny skies dominating today. Temperatures starting at a cool 11 degrees, doubling to a high of 22. And as we look to the coming days, it brings a mix of sunny, humid and cloudy conditions. There's a 20% chance of rain on Friday, increasing to 70% by Sunday. Out and over in Nguba, the skies will remain mostly sunny for much of your day. Temperatures moving between a cold 7 and a high of 24 degrees. Now, tomorrow also brings a chilly 5 degree start to the day, before cloudy skies carry temperatures to a high of 21. Moving next to Kugompo City. What's happening in your side of town? Well, Thursday brings you sunny conditions and temperatures ranging from a chilly 13 but moving up to a nice moderate 21 degrees. Now, as the days progress, partly cloudy skies continue before sunny conditions return on Saturday, with cloud and rain moving in from Sunday. Moving back to the coast now, and out in GQ Gqeberha, your day kicks off under sunny skies. Your temperature starting from a low of 12 degrees, rising to a high of 20. Now, tomorrow you'll look up to partly cloudy skies, rain chance at 20%, but that chance will increase to 90% come Sunday. We're going to move out to GQ's neighbors out in George, and it looks like the sunny skies are going to define their side of town. It looks like the rain is forecast and sitting at 45%, but your temperatures range between 10 degrees and only a high of 14, so very chilly out on your side of town. And the cloudy and wet conditions will take over your weekend with chances sitting at 25% on Sunday and 90% on Sunday. Sorry, 25 on Saturday and 90 on Sunday. Moving out to Cape Town next, and cloudy cover and gusty winds dominate today with rain forecast at 25%. Temperatures sit between a brisk 9 and a high of 16 degrees. And looking at tomorrow, it brings welcoming sunny skies with temperatures moving between 10 and 17 degrees before cloud and rain return thereafter. Out in Southies, sunny Southies, as always, conditions will be taking over your day with lots of sun, and the temperatures are moving between a cold 2 degrees and only a maximum of 14 degrees. Now, the next 2 days usher in partly cloudy skies. We've got temperatures maxing at 18 degrees, and looking out for Sunday as it is possibly looking like there's snow on your side of town. Kimberley's skies are set to remain partly cloudy, though, throughout the day, starting at a cold 6 degrees, rising to a pleasantly warm 28. And the sunny skies will stick around with lingering clouds, while the daytime highs are sitting in the upper 20s, peaking at 27 degrees for the next 2 days. Let's see what Uppies has in store. It's normally warm on this side of town, and definitely is today. Mostly sunny skies for Uppington. Temperatures beginning at a very chilly 24 degrees, but then moving up to a nice warm 26 degrees. Now, the days ahead remain bright and sunny, dry conditions dominating the forecast, while temperatures remain on the warmer side, reaching highs of 29 degrees by Sunday. And looking ahead, you can see the rest of the weather patterns across the country as we get hyped and excited for our first rendition of our sunrise view of the hour. Really getting hyped and excited here because Leroy Snyman has come through Gogompo City out on the ocean in the Eastern Cape, and what a beautiful shot. He's even captured some birds out there in the distance in the sky, and this one is definitely the early bird getting the worm. Before the sun even rises, you get the promise of beautiful color in your day and 21 degrees of weather. So wow, man, thank you, Mr. Snyman. Leroy, I love this shot. And Zanzi, if you think you can do better, come through and share sunrise view with us. We'd love to see it and share it with the rest of the world. The number again is 0630369649. We just love seeing a sunrise view. So come on, elevate our mood, just like this beautiful soul out in Joburg is elevating our entire morning. Zanele, what's happening on your side of town? What can we look forward to for the rest of the day?
Oh, my Ryle, you and Graham elevate every single day that I get to see your stunning faces. Listen, I absolutely am a fan of what is going on with this beautiful sunrise view of the hour. Friends, send it in, please. We want to see more, okay? Because we're going all the way until 9 a.m. Right about now, though, I need you to stick around because we've got in the Johannesburg studio none other than Jamie Lee Sexton. She's here to celebrate her new single with us called Wild Electric. Ooh, things are getting wild in Jozi. Then, my friend, we're going to be getting into how Artscape is presenting the absolutely fabulous drag show. And trust me, you want to hear all of the details. It's all going to be happening in a little bit. Make sure you do not go anywhere. It's all fun. It's all beauty right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. We're going to take a short break and we'll see you after this.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. Good morning. If you haven't heard it already, it's nice to hear it, right? And I know it's going to be a good morning because we're going to be talking about our mommies. I love this. We are celebrating Women's Month in so many different ways. But of course, I think for a lot of us, that grounding, that first matriarch was maybe our mom, maybe the grand, the aunt, that important woman in your life. So we're going to put a very interesting question to you. What's that one phrase that your mom coined, that you've heard your auntie, your grand say so many times that it's become layered into your ethos and you find yourself saying it as well? Now, this might be a two-part exercise because I don't think I've identified just how much I'm like my mother. I say things all the time. I say one thing, luckily, ... I think I constantly reframe things as a positive. That came from somewhere. And if I look at my mom's nature and the way that she is, I'm guessing I got it from my mama. What did you get? What's that one saying that you still live by, that maybe frustratingly still pops out when you least need it to? We'd love to hear from you because the bottom line is our moms, those matriarchs, those mother figures have been the backbone of our lives, our communities, and there's a reason why. So we're going to tap into that magic this morning, share the most beautiful, loving voice notes you can this morning because mom's probably going to be listening. 063-036-9649, and we're going to share the love. In fact, we're going to make the circle just a little bit bigger this morning to connect with another incredible South African woman who's about to kickstart what sounds like a very exciting chapter.
Oh, Graham, you are so right. We are with an incredible South African woman, one who is so inspiring. And fresh off of her Best Pop Artist win at the Masadi Music Awards 2025, South African singer-songwriter Jamie Lee Sexton returns with Wild Electric. It sounds so exciting. The first single from her forthcoming studio album and the beginning of a striking new creative era, my friend. I hope we're all ready because today she's sitting down with us to dive into her creative journey, but also to give us an exclusive look at her highly anticipated new album. Everyone, let's give her a feel-good welcome, please. My award-winning Jamie Lee, how are you?
Very good, and you?
I'm amazing.
And amazing to be back. Thank you for having me.
This is your home now.
Thank you.
You must come anytime, okay?
Thank you.
Especially when you have big news like you winning a Masadi Music Award last year.
Yes.
You need to talk to us because this was a woman organization that was just recognizing you for the great work you've been doing.
I know.
What did that mean to you and how did it just impact your confidence, especially as an artist?
So I think the whole concept of Basadi is such an incredible gift for South African women and women in Africa. And I'm so privileged to be a part of it. It was actually one of the best moments of my career so far. I was so honored and so privileged. And I really think that, you know, that nod from your peers and from everyone around you is such a gift as an artist. So coming off of that, it did inspire me and it gave me a wonderful feeling of starting a new project, starting a new body of work. And that's where we are today.
Look at you, my queen, because honestly, I feel like it was so well-deserved. And you're just going from strength to strength because now you've moved into a little bit of an era where you were like, okay, we're stepping from out behind the glass window and we're going to reconnect with our guitar again.
Yes.
What has that felt like and why did you feel like you wanted to do it now?
So that's how I started. I wanted to go back to my roots a little bit. And the thing is, it wasn't really planned.
Okay.
I mean, as you know, inspiration comes from everywhere.
100%.
And it wasn't planned. And the guitar was sitting there. And I thought to myself, cool, like, let's try this out again. Brought the amp in. And I started writing. And I started writing nonstop. And all of a sudden, I turned around and there was an album. So I was like, cool, let's do this. Let's jump in. And let's create something fresh and something new, still having my roots attached to it, but also diving into something that I think my audience will connect to.
Jamie Lee, you make it seem like it's nothing. All of a sudden, popped out an album. Like, oh, it's not that easy. But when you're talented, maybe it is.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. But it was a beautiful creative process. And I think that it's important to investigate those moments.
That's good.
Because if you just leave it aside, then it disappears. Because it's like lightning.
That's true. That's true. I love that. And I also think one thing I love about you is how you've just taken a very deliberate pivot in terms of, that pop rock sound that, like you say, you kind of started with and everything. But speak to us then, just in terms of, how this more organic, more instrumentation is really going to change this new project that's coming out and how we're going to see Jamie Lee Sexton in a whole new light.
So I think where it's coming from is that the music that I was writing, I mean, look, it always comes from life experience, which is where I always pull from.
Yeah.
But I think that this sound has got a more organic feel. It's more authentic. And I think that it's going to impact my live performance, which I'm very, very excited about.
Yes.
The live shows, everybody's going to experience a different side of me.
Yeah.
So if you are around, please come and watch some of my shows. And I
Yes.
can't wait to see you guys and what the shows are going to become.
Honey, you don't have to ask us twice. We are there. We'll be
Amazing.
there. And
Amazing.
especially because I feel like,
Amazing.
you know, even after COVID and everything, we're finding just the light in
Yes.
terms of live music again, right?
agree.
So thank you for bringing it to life the way that you are.
Thank you.
But let's
Thank
talk
you.
about now this new single, this new era of you, Wild Electric. Let's dive into that. Tell us about it, please.
So Wild Electric is the first single off of my new EP, maybe / album.
Yes.
We're still deciding.
Ooh, like that.
And basically, it's a song about, it's like a moment in time. And it is that first initial sight of someone, and it's the instant attraction.
Yeah.
I've been very lucky to experience that. And I've also seen other people experience that. And I
Yeah.
thought that's such a beautiful moment between two humans. Why not write a song about it? And I called it Wild Electric because it is like electricity.
Yeah.
And I wanted to convey that, and I hope that everybody loves it.
I love it. And Jamie Lee, I have so many things to ask you. Let's get into very quickly you
Yes.
and DJing.
Oh, yeah.
You know, how do you kind of differentiate between, okay, now I need to be me on my instrument, and now I need to be this electric DJ?
So I've always wanted to DJ
Yeah.
at everybody's parties at home. I was always like the one, okay, you play the music, which I love.
Yes.
And then I was like, damn, let me actually turn this into like something serious.
Yes.
So I went and I did a whole course, and it was honestly one of the most fun things I've done in ages.
Yeah.
I love it. I can't wait to explore more of that. So I think it's just in terms of a creative space, becoming as creative as possible.
Yeah.
And doing all of those elements and making it authentic is what I want to do.
100%. And you need to
Yeah.
let all the talent out, right?
Yeah.
Exactly,
I love
exactly.
that. Yeah,
and
yeah.
one thing I do want to say to you before we
Yes.
jump into just a little bit of a break, and also you getting ready to blow us away on the stage.
Yes.
Till Death Do We Art, the name of your new album / EP that's going to be coming out.
Yes.
That name, mwah, chef's kiss.
Thank you very
Well
much.
done.
Thank you.
Ah,
Thank you.
Listen, my beautiful Feel Good Breakfast Show family, this is what we do. We get to celebrate incredible women, particularly in August. It's extra exciting, but we like to do it all year round. Thank you so much to Jamie Lee Sexton for pulling through this morning, because we can't wait for you to be blessed on the Expresso stage as she shows us a taste of what Till Death Do We Art is going to be like with that song Wild Electric. It's all coming up right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show, but we're going to jump into a short break, ne? But when we come back, I want you to taste this. It's tasting like Wild Electric from Jamie Lee Sexton. It's tasting like, milk tart eclairs from Masia. Oh, friend, you can't afford to miss out. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you after this short break.
Only you can make my day.
Oh, you beautiful people. Mzansi, welcome to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. S3 opening up to all the good stuff. And when we talk about good stuff, we've got some good stuff on the couch right now. We're going to be bringing a little extra sparkle to your screen as we celebrate the artistry, the creativity, and the confidence of drag. Now, from breathtaking looks to unforgettable performances, we're meeting the stars behind AbFab and giving you a little taste of this glamorous drag extravaganza happening at the Artscape Theatre this weekend. So I want you to put your hands together for someone very special who goes by the name of Nkosi Nati Sangweni. Everyone is wondering, is he the MC, is he the model, the designer? But we're sitting in front of the choreographer.
Yeah.
And what an incredible occasion. How are you doing, firstly?
I'm good, Ra. How are you doing?
Good, and such a pleasure to have someone that's been a part of this for a few years now, right? You're not like a newbie to the scene.
Yes.
So you can tell me why you keep coming back for more, why it's such a celebrated occasion. AbFab is happening once again.
Yeah.
Why should people get excited?
I keep coming back for more with AbFab because we've become a family. You know, the Queens and our BVs and the full team, we've become a really cool family. We all look forward to...
Excuse me, what's a BV?
Backing vocalists.
Live
backing vocalists as well, and a
Nice.
live pianist as well. So we've all become a little bit of a family, and we all look forward to seeing each other when we kind of connect to doing AbFab again. And what the audience needs to come back and see is that last year we weren't able to have AbFab, so this year we're back with a bang, with exciting numbers. The Queens are ready to deliver even more glamour, even more sparkle, even more just fabulosity on stage.
Say no more. Well, listen, for you, this is quite a special role because you are choreographing.
Yes.
And that's something that must be very different to your standard sort of musical or theatre production.
Yeah.
This is an extravaganza.
Yes.
You've got to do a proper service to the extravagance of it all.
Yes.
Do you feel like it's a challenge for you, or is it a celebration for you?
It's very exciting. It's an exciting challenge because it starts with the connection with the Queens. So we'll have, each one will say to me, I'd like to do this song, and then I'll be like, okay, we can do it like this creatively, or we can do it like this. Or I'll say, no, that song is something that you've done before, let's push it a little bit more. And luckily, they are very open to kind of just pushing their artistry a little bit further and further. So it becomes very exciting for me to do the work as well and come in and be like, we could use this movement language, or we could do this, or this is the story we could tell using the song, and this is how it could resonate with everybody. So it becomes a very much a collaborative input from both myself and the different Queens.
It's kind of like a dance of energies and a dance of your like expressions in a way.
Yes.
And it's not just the fact that they've got to be able to move well, but they also got to look good.
Yes.
How much of that influences how you celebrate this occasion? Because there's so many personalities coming out. Everybody has to have that personality sort of represented in a unique way. So you've got to have moves that go with it.
Yeah.
You've got to have a look that goes with it.
Yeah.
Are you kind of like looking at the overall effect when putting the choreography in place? The look, the feel, the experience?
Yeah, so each Queen has an aesthetic, you know what I mean? And they're very, very kind of strict about their aesthetic. And I remember the first time I started working with them, I was a bit like, oh, we could do this, we could do that. They were like, no, but I don't do that.
Okay.
I do this. I don't do that. So we kind of tread lightly on the aesthetic that they already have, but also then push boundaries in terms of how far we can go with their aesthetic as well. So we really try and get them to really explore a little bit more. So within those personalities, we really try and push everything a little bit further.
And looking at the personalities on the screen right now, oh, that drama. Is that Vanilla?
That's Vanilla Vanties, yes, Vanilla Vanties.
Teasing us here on what we can expect from the
Yes.
show. But listen, drag is obviously so much more than just dressing up. It's so much more than the theatre. And I believe this year has so much more of a, I wouldn't call it a theme, but more of a special celebration.
Yes.
Obviously from the recent passing of Sully Verlander, as well as Alfred Riedman, sorry.
Yeah.
This is now making it even more sort of special in a
Yes.
sense. They were a part of the show before.
Yes.
So what are we commemorating here, and how are we doing their legacy even more of a justice?
So we're celebrating the life of Sully Verlander, who used to be our MC and was our MC for a while on the show.
Okay.
A legend, an amazing person, a beautiful energy in the room that we missed this year, but we're glad that we've got a brand new MC this year, Terrence. And Alfred is a person who kind of made the show look good and made mine and Basil Apollos' vision come to life when we're like, we want this and sort of thing. everything, then he would help us put the set together. So we're literally celebrating them and we're enjoying it, and we're sharing the numbers that they used to enjoy from the show, because there were certain numbers that would always, Solly would always sit on side stage and be like, he's waiting for this specific number to be performed.
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell the audience which number that is.
You'll
but
have to find out for
when,
yourself.
Yeah, if they come through, they'll see which number that Solly really loved and the number that Alfred really loved as well.
So in your words, I mean, seeing that you are so much a part of this experience, who should be there? Who's the show for, and what can one expect when experiencing this magic?
The show is for everyone. It's a celebration of identity. It's a celebration of the drag art form and how far the art form has come in South Africa and in Cape Town especially. So the show is for everybody. What everybody can expect is to have lots and lots of fun, lots and lots of laughter. I would suggest that you bring the whole family to come and experience drag, because the kids will enjoy drag. They'll ask lots of questions about drag. It'll open up a lot of conversations in your family about the art form itself. Friends should come through, couples should come through. It's a beautiful evening of just lots and lots of fun on stage that's done creatively by us.
Oh, well, I can't thank you so much, and just for giving us the plug on this, for being a part of this experience. And remind them, Mzansi, obviously it's happening at the Artscape Theatre, 7th to the 8th of August. You can get it at webtickets.co.za, and let me tell you, you want to get involved in it. For now, though, I think we built ourselves an appetite, so let's head to the kitchen right now.
In a different way. Oh man, we are loving Women's Month for many reasons, but it gives us an opportunity to cast light where it is most needed, to inspire. And we are celebrating the talented women that are quite literally shaping South Africa's food industry. We see it around us every day on the show. And one such incredible human being, chef and owner of the Shoebox. How come no one else stole that name? Masia Messi Karodia has turned the classic art of shoe pastry into artistry and a very delicious business. And today she's going to show us how to master the dough and create beautiful milk tart eclairs. Messi, get out of town. How are you, my friend?
I'm good. How are you, Graham?
I'm very good. So I used to think that Messi was like a colloquial breakdown of your name. It's not. It's because you're the goat, baby. You are the goat. You do amazing things, and we've loved watching your culinary journey in the most pressurized spaces. Is it nice cooking when you're not being judged on national TV in front of millions of people?
Definitely. More exciting than being on TV with all the pressure and so forth.
Oh, but you've nailed it, and we absolutely love for what you represent in the foodie space right now. The Shoebox. Come on, give us a bit of background before we delve into trying to recreate that mastery. Where did the love and passion for pastry first begin?
Sure. I think it first began in industry. I was studying culinary arts at that time, and I needed to know which direction to follow.
See, speak to me.
Yes. So went to industry, and I was always pushed into the pastry section, and I think that's where the love began. And then I went to culinary school again for the second time and did my pastry course.
You see.
Yeah. So it's been
Education
lovely.
matters. The education matters in this foodie fast-forward world we
Yes,
live in. It really does matter. The basics are there for a reason, so let's get back to basics. What are the pressure points for the shoe? Let's dive right in. Where do we start, I suppose?
So we're going to start off by making our warm mixture, which is a mixture of water, milk, butter, and a little bit of salt. Okay. So you want to bring that up to a nice simmer. And then what we have in this bowl is flour and a pinch of salt as well. And we're going to just mix that through. And then once this comes up to a boil, we're going to create a nice, soft, firm dough. Okay, so you're going to mix that through, and then we're going to transfer it into our mixer, cool it off a little bit before we add in our eggs.
Is there a name for this particular process? Because I'm thinking there's a lot of butter. We're definitely enriching this dough. Is that right? What typifies the choux pastry? Is it the fact that we're using the heated wet mixture to inform this part of the process?
So remember, with this mixture, we don't have any baking powder or so forth. So your puff on your choux pastry comes from the butter.
You see now, we are scientists. Are we baking or are we creating a science project? I don't know. But baking is very much like that, which I suppose does warrant us then staying within the lines. You can get creative once you've passed a certain point.
Yes.
Get the basics right.
Definitely, and that's what pastry is all about. You cannot get to the final product if you don't know the basis of it.
How patient have you had to become?
very patient. Very, very patient. Pastry takes a lot of skill, a lot of patience, a lot of creativity. So if you mess up a recipe, you have to start from scratch.
Yeah, man, it's an unforgiving space. And imagine
Yes.
you've got screaming clientele waiting. They've come all the way for their morning kickstart.
Yes.
They need this thing that they
Yes.
love so much. Okay, so, and we are treating this very carefully.
Yeah.
How do we know? How do we know when the butter mixture, the wet mixture, is ready to incorporate?
So this process is called, the method is called a panada.
Panada?
So you'll see, it's like when you're making pop.
Yeah.
Right? So you have to mix the flour in. You need no lumps at all. And then just get a nice, smooth, doughy consistency. And then you know that's done.
You know it's done. She says you probably intuitively can just smell when it's ready here. But it is worth trying, and I think that's the bottom line. You've got to have a little bit of fun with it, have the patience, but that's when the reward is so much better. So that's coming along quite beautifully.
Yeah.
We are going to continue on our trend. If you think that you have a conundrum in the pastry space that you just can't wrap your head around, I have a feeling we've got an encyclopedic knowledge here and a great jumping off point. Just get practical and do it. Scan the QR code on your screen right now and create along with us. We are introducing some milk tart flavor profile to these beautiful eclairs. And I used the term earlier, perfectly imperfect. You know, something has entered the artistry space when each individual piece just looks like it was created as a singular masterpiece, yet they all look the same. Absolutely beautiful. So we're going to continue on our journey of artistry as we take our first few steps. The flour is going into our mixture, and yeah, we'll continue the creative process after this. See, this is where I would get nervous now.
Okay, so this is the point where you just mix everything.
You can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Oh, yes, it is, Mzansi and Kumnandu Banani. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for trusting us with your morning, because you know we don't only put a smile on that beautiful face, but we also make sure that you, my friend, are ahead of the curve. We're coming to you live from the Samsung DQX in Johannesburg, the city of gold. And when we say ahead of the curve, you know the people who are the forefathers of innovation. I'm talking about Samsung, okay? Because the future of mobile technology has officially unfolded, my friend. Samsung has unveiled its all-new Galaxy Z8 series, introducing its latest foldable innovation, smarter Galaxy AI experiences, and powerful new camera features. So joining us this morning to unpack absolutely everything about what makes this next generation of devices so exciting are Samsung's Justin Hume and Zahir Kaji. Everyone, let's give them a feel-good welcome, please. I want to say welcome home, but I feel like you guys are welcoming us. Do you know what I mean?
Good morning. Welcome to our house.
Yes,
Yeah, there you go.
exactly. Guys, congratulations on yet another beautiful, unpacked, just, I want to say experience, because I feel like that's what your devices offer to us. And today we are talking all about, you know, the foldable lineup and how you guys have added the Galaxy Z Fold 8 Ultra. Now that's where the magic is, right, Justin?
100%. So, as you said, we've introduced the foldable range.
Yes.
As we can see on the table in front of us here, we have got the Ultra, we've got the all-new Fold 8 and the Flip 8. But let's talk about the Ultra. The Ultra is the best of the best. This is the pinnacle of performance.
Yeah.
So, Ultra has always symbolized Samsung's innovation, the very latest in technology. So, we now have a foldable device that has a 200 megapixel camera in a body that when we open it up is just 4.1 millimeters in thickness. So to put that in comparison here, I've got our S26 Ultra that we launched earlier this year. I've now got a foldable product that is the same width as this. And when I'm done with exploring on here, I can go into the detail on the internal screen.
I love that.
This screen now, this is what blows my mind, is now made with flex titanium.
Okay.
So think about it, a metal. Titanium in the screen, it is 1/3 the width of a human hair. But it gives unbelievable strength and rigidity to the product. So, you know, you've got this 200 megapixel camera, you've got the strength that's coming in here on board, and then it becomes an absolute powerhouse from multitasking with the latest processors and everything like that on board.
Guys, do you see why I call you the forefathers of innovation? You guys are just always just making sure that everybody is, I want to say following, because you're always leading, which I think is beautiful.
This is our 8th generation, which is a real milestone. So we know deeply about what it takes to make a foldable device and to make it in the way that a consumer really loves.
And we are loving it 100%, which is why, Zahid, I want to come to you because we need to talk now just about this passport-style form factor that you guys have released, because everyone's talking about it. We saw even how some of your incredible influencers and I want to say content creators went over to London and were part of the big global experience. Talk to us about just how it is that this really just allows us to be in the future yet again and how it just levels up again.
So it doesn't on the generations of engineering we've been through in making these devices. And, you know, one of the foundations when engineering and designing these devices is a deep understanding of what consumers do with the devices as well as how they use it. So, in fact, every hinge on this device is designed specifically the way you'd use it, whether you need it to stand up or whether you need to access it quickly or you need to use different angles with the camera on, specifically the Flip as the flex cam.
Yes.
But the passport style, yes, this is the new one. You know, we found a specific place in market where consumers want to experience content in a much more intuitive, natural way and want to be able to have that immersive experience. Even with the upgraded battery, the 4,800 milliamp, you're getting 26 hours continuous playback.
Sure.
Got fast charge supporting. But the magic is really just in the way it delivers the content. It's all about the aspect ratio. So on a 1016 cover screen, I don't know if I can show it maybe in this camera.
Yes.
But, I mean, simply put, the screen size available. So if I'm just going quickly into Netflix, I'll just play something quickly. You can see screen size wise.
It really does look.
Really, I don't know if you can see it clearly there, but you've got the full real estate of screen. And in fact, the real estate that you're watching is the same as the Fold 8 Ultra.
Beautiful.
But it's so much more pocketable. And what's really cool about this device is even the browsing experience. So if we simply open some Google article. Now, obviously, this is how people usually would experience it. But then with this device, on a one-ended operation, I'm getting a full sort of Kindle experience.
100%.
It's easy to browse, but typically you'd be operating it just like this. And it makes it so much easier on the eye to consume content.
I was literally going to say, I mean, your phone's all the way over there. I can see the words. I can tell you what's on there because it's already so big and so clear, which is beautiful. But this is what I love about you guys. You're able to come here and just show us practically exactly what it is that you've done and how it benefits us. But I also love that it plays into anyone's life, whether you are a doctor who has all of these appointments and needs just a little bit of organization, but also a content creator who's out and about, you know, making a little bit of some magic happen, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
And That's pretty much what it's all about. I mean,
Yes.
there's literally a device for every type of persona.
100%. Beautiful. Well, gentlemen, I have to then ask you very quickly, how can we now get this beauty into our hands?
So just the one thing I'd say, you're picking up on content creation.
Yes.
What I love about the device is, you know, you're looking at the content that you've created here on, let's say, YouTube and so forth. But you're seeing it, but let's be honest, watching YouTube, half the fun of it is actually opening it up and seeing the comments that people have posted next to it. In that regard, you get to see that in a foldable device. You can go from exploring to true discovery as you move through. So the devices are now available. We're fulfilling pre-orders at this point in time.
Come on.
So go down to your nearest network store or retailer. It's there.
Yeah.
And we have an incredible offer. So the first one is we want you to bling out the phone. Tip the phone, get it there. So like my device here, I've got this carbon fiber styled case on board. We are providing a 1,500 Rand voucher, accessory voucher, so that you can kit your phone out the way you want.
Yes.
But critically, and we didn't really touch on it today, but it's about artificial intelligence, AI on board. Now, we want you to have the full experience. So we've worked with our partners at Google to give you Google AI Pro for 6 months. That's over 2,500 Rand in value. So that you can go and try it, that you can use it and get your phone running in the true sense. And then lastly, we've got a special offer on 25% off Samsung Care Plus, because what you want to do is make sure that when you've got a device like this, and as strong as it is with the titanium hinge and screen, added protection, peace of mind. That's what you're looking for. So all round, we think we've got something for the customer there. And again, it's available now.
Beautiful. Guys, I wanted to say, Nick, tell the bosses I'm giving you a raise, but you guys are the bosses. So, you know what? I'll give you a bonus.
Thank you
on
very
my
much.
behalf.
I'll just put a 0 on.
Okay,
myself
perfect,
there. Thank
perfect.
you.
And
Okay.
small change there, Justin, small change. But Zahir, before we go, can you tell us what is your personal favorite thing when it comes to this foldable experience that everyone is able to get?
You know, there's so many features. Maybe I'll just show you one camera, and we talk about sort of content creation.
Yes.
So Sonia, I've got a video, and one of the things is called fan cam.
Oh, who's that girl?
Yeah,
It's me.
that's
Me.
So if we're going fan cam, simply put, simple AI.
Yeah.
I say fan cam, and what it's doing actually, it's tracking all the different subjects in the frame itself. So here it's detecting. I say scenario, follow, and what it actually does then, it frames you and keeps you in the frame. So it will track you through the videos. So if I play it here, you'll see it. The frame keeps shifting, but it keeps you at the center of the video.
I love
and
that.
it makes it so much easier to edit and post as you wish.
Yeah.
Dual recording is another feature. So we've really taken everything that you want to do on a phone and really leverage the form factor of device. And another simple one, I'm going to give just one quick example.
Yes.
This is one of
we
my...
can't get enough.
Yeah. So very often everybody deals with this. You get a WhatsApp message.
Yeah.
And it says, please make a payment.
Yeah.
And what you normally have to do is toggle between here and your banking app. And it's always a mission, the frustration. But on the foldable device, you get multi-screen multitasking. So simply, I'm just going to drag my banking app across. But now I've got the banking details and I've got my banking app.
Yeah.
So I don't need to toggle between different
that.
applications. Any application that I want. And this means I've got almost 2 full-size smartphones next to each other.
Beautiful.
To operate.
Hide away your banking app.
I'm not going to log in.
We don't want the nation to see. But I will say this, we want the nation to be part of the foldable experience. So gentlemen, thank you for coming through and just allowing us in on this world and just also creating it for us as well, so that we are ultra sorted. We appreciate you guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Mzansi, the future of foldable technology has certainly arrived. And it is a huge thank you to Justin and Zahir for giving us an exclusive look at the all-new Samsung Galaxy Z8 series. Because my friend, the ultra innovation is the ultra AI. All of these beautiful things that we get to experience, which you can do so just by pre-ordering right now. The pre-orders are open with exclusive launch offers available for a limited time. So head to your nearest participating retailer now or Samsung store to find out more. It is so beautiful, especially when we see how Samsung just continues to allow our lives to not just be easier, but I think allowing for a beautiful experience to take place over and over again when we have these devices that we use each and every day. My friend, Samsung doing it yet again.
Hello, happiness.
Yes, you beautiful people, welcome back at your Feel Good Breakfast Show. We're opening up right here on S3 for Expresso, and it's just about to go in the hour. And that means, as always, our perfect timing commences with official duty. So let's plug you in once again on the headlines happening for the day, and we're going to start off nationally. Now, the Gauteng Department of Education has recorded a strong start to its 2027 online admissions process, with more than 210,000 Grade 1 and Grade 8 applications submitted within the first 4 hours. Now, Education MEC Lebogang Maile says the response reflects continued confidence in the province's online admissions system. Now, more than 12,000 parents had already joined the online queue before applications opened yesterday morning. Now, the highest demand has so far come from the Ekurhuleni South and Tshwane West education districts. Well, sticking to national headlines, the South Africa's High Commissioner to India, Anil Suklal, has been recalled for consultations following his reception of former President Jacob Zuma during a recent visit to India. Now, International Relations Minister Ronald Lamola says the move follows the introduction of a new framework governing official protocol for former presidents and deputy presidents traveling abroad. Now, under the new rules, they will have to disclose details of all intended foreign travel. And Lamola says this is aimed at preventing former leaders from being perceived as representing South Africa without an official mandate. Well, we move to international headlines next. Now, Iran says it has reached an agreement with neighboring Oman on a new shipping route through the strategically important Strait of Hormuz, one of the world's busiest oil transit corridors. Now, the arrangement is aimed at improving the safety of commercial vessels and reducing the risk of incidents in the narrow waterway amid heightened regional tensions. Now, the Strait of Hormuz carries about a fifth of the world's oil supplies, making any developments there closely watched by global markets. Now, the agreement comes as diplomatic efforts continue to ease tensions across the Middle East. Well, next up, Nigerian President Bola Tinubu has announced salary increases of up to 80%, and that for members of the armed forces, describing the move as recognition of their sacrifices in tackling the country's growing security challenges. Now, it's the second military pay increase in a month and follows plans to recruit 28,000 additional soldiers and establish 4 new army divisions. Now, Nigeria continues to battle armed gangs, Islamist militants and separatist groups, with insecurity emerging as a key issue ahead of the country's 2027 general elections. Now, next up, a remarkable conservation project is proving that sometimes nature knows best. Now, 5 years after around 500 African spurred tortoises were released into a barren landscape south of the Sahara, where temperatures can reach 60 degrees Celsius. Green patches are now beginning to appear where little once grew. Yeah, the world's largest mainland tortoise, with males weighing more than 100 kilograms, digs deep burrows that help rainwater soak into the hardened ground, creating the perfect conditions for plants to take root. Now, as vegetation returns, birds and other wildlife are always making a comeback, boosting biodiversity. Now, it's a heartening reminder that restoring native species can transform entire ecosystems. I'm absolutely here for our heroes in all shapes and forms, and maybe we can dive into some human heroes once again in the world of sport, because here's G-Man with the latest.
I love it. In it for the long game. Perfect prelude to some bumper sporting action that we're being treated to at the moment. Football in firm focus. So let's start with WAFCON. Nigeria and Malawi, they are both through. They progressed to the knockout stages of the Women's African Cup of Nations in Morocco. So the defending champions, Nigeria, they finished second in Group C. That was after beating Egypt 6-2 to send quite a statement. While Malawi, they just sneaked through on goal difference, finishing top of their group despite suffering that 2-1 defeat to Zambia. And we know Banyana are through. They do have to take on Morocco, the hosts, on Saturday in the bumper game at 10 o'clock in the evening. Catch it all on SABC Sport and SABC Plus. Now, getting very excited about the impending Premiership season as well. And Newcastle have a new man at the helm. They've appointed Germany's Matthias Jesel as their new head coach. That, of course, following the departure of Eddie Howe. Some shoes to fill. The 38-year-old joins on a 4-year deal. So clearly they've got the confidence coming from Saudi club Al Ahly. And he, of course, led the team to the AFC Champions League title there. So some a major promise, but Newcastle officially begin their Premier League campaign with a tough one. That's on August the 23rd. They are up against Liverpool. Love that for the start of the season. Now it seems Liv Golf has got another shot in their arm. They have secured a new lead investor ahead of the 2027 season as Saudi Arabia's public investment fund prepares to step back as the league's primary financial backer. The new investor has not yet been publicly identified, but they clearly have the bank, and the deal is expected to strengthen Liv's financial position and support its long-term expansion plans. They can be in it for the long game now as well. Now, the long game is still being played out very fast when we get back into the Tour. Demi Vollering had her moment. She claimed victory on stage 5 of the Tour de France Femme yesterday, the 140 kilometers stage from Mâcon to Belleville in Beaujolais. I probably said that completely wrong, but it was a beautiful route and it was scintillating action in the final meters. Vollering out-sprinting yellow jersey holder Marlene Reuser for that win, but Reuser still does retain the overall lead, just 12 seconds, in fact, ahead of Vollering in that general classification. I have a feeling the yellow jersey is going to bounce around a little bit this week, but we love it for the Tour. And that's where we leave our sport for now. Let's get into the traffic. Let's get you to work safely, and we start our traffic watch in Pietermaritzburg in the Midlands in KZN on the N3 southbound. That's just before the Ashburton interchange. Roadworks currently underway, slowing things down. The left lane remains closed and delays are expected. Please, daily commuters, we advise you to plan your journey accordingly. Remember to look after each other and, most importantly, arrive alive. Then, of course, we move down to the mother city, Belleville. In fact, an accident has been reported on the N1 outbound at the R300, a very busy stage of road. The left lane currently closed, causing traffic to move very slowly. Road users, again, please allow for extra travel time if you can and proceed with caution. Consider some alternative routes where possible. We've also got some crazy weather in this neck of the woods as well that we need to take note of. So let's delve into our weather report.
Every journey should be more rewarding. Simply fill up at Shell, scan your Shell V Plus rewards card and pay using your ABSA Visa card. Enjoy up to 30% real cash back through ABSA Rewards, up to 50 cents per litre instant cash back on fuel through Shell V Plus rewards, and up to 2.5% cash back on qualifying in-store purchases. Every journey is another opportunity to earn. Keep filling up, keep earning with Shell V Plus rewards and ABSA Rewards.
So where are you going to go? What road trip are you going to take to get those double rewards this morning? Well, let's start up north in Polokwane, where your weather looks pretty good today. Sunny skies are going to take over your day today on your Klein Vrydag. Temperature starting from a low of 6 degrees, rising to a high of 27 for your Thursday. And then looking ahead, sunny skies are going to continue to dominate. Tomorrow's daytime high sitting at 25 degrees, albeit at a chilly start, 6 degrees. But we stay in a beautiful lane throughout the weekend there in the mid to low 20s. Klerksdorp, good morning to you. Sunny conditions are going to take over your skies throughout the day today. Temperatures ranging between a cold 5 degrees, warming to a balmy 26. And then tomorrow's temperatures pretty much the same as today, with a low start of 6 degrees, albeit with some partly cloudy skies coming to bear. Pretoria, good morning to you. You're going to look up to blue skies and sunshine today. It should be a very pleasant day, and those temperatures certainly reflecting that. Kickstart at 9 degrees, rising to 26. And then sunful days are here to stay as we move through the week. Your daytime highs reaching 25 degrees tomorrow and kind of staying similarly high for the weekend, which we will embrace. Josie, good morning to you. You've got clear skies and sunshine on the cards for you today. A rather moderate temperature range, starting on a chilly 8 degrees, going up to 22 as your daytime high. And as we move ahead, sunny skies going to define the rest of the week and the weekend. Daytime highs settling at around 22 degrees Friday and 21 come Saturday and Sunday. Mbombela, our next stop, and today's forecast calls for mostly sunny skies, thankfully, and some beautiful temperatures. We climb from a low of 11 up to 28 degrees. Come on. Let's see if we can stay in that lane for the rest of the weekend. Pretty much so. A high of 24 degrees tomorrow and even better on Sunday. Bloemfontein is where we find ourselves now. Good morning. You've got sunny conditions for most of your day. Temperatures sitting between a nippy 4 and a high of 24 degrees. And then expect some sunny skies to continue as the days progress. Pleasantly warm temperatures really reinforcing that, reaching the mid-20s and then peaking tomorrow beautifully at 25 degrees. Let's get to the coastline now. Richards Bay, you're our next stop, and you've got sunny skies taking over your day today. Temperatures ranging between 17 and 29 degrees. As a result, get out there and enjoy it. Sunny skies are going to take center stage for the rest of this week and weekend, albeit with some cloudy and wet conditions expected to move in from Sunday. Durbs, our playground, is where we find ourselves next, and it's looking the part. Sunny skies accompanied by a moderate southwesterly wind of 27 kilometers an hour. Temperatures moving from a chilly 15 to set at 27. Bit of a drop tomorrow, and then Sunday we've got 40% chance of rain, but the temperature's still peaking. Tata, good morning to you. We've got sunny skies dominating the forecast today. Temperatures start from a cool 11 before doubling up to 22 degrees for your Thursday. Then over the coming days, a bit of a mix of sunny and humid and cloudy conditions. That largely due to 20% chance of rain kicking in tomorrow, but that does kick up to a 70% by Sunday. Nguba, skies are going to remain mostly sunny for much of your day. Temperatures moving between a brisk 7 degrees, setting at 24 today. And then tomorrow, a bit of a chillier start. 5 degrees is where we jump off. Temperatures rising to 21. But by Saturday, beautiful, beautiful weekend weather. And then Sunday, oh man, the rain kicks in. Kugompo City, your Thursday will bring you sunny conditions and temperatures ranging from 13 up to a high of 21 degrees today. And as we progress through the remainder of the week, partly cloudy skies continuing. Those sunny conditions returning for Saturday, though just in time before we shift again on Sunday with a 90% chance of rain. Rebecca, good morning to you. Your day kicks off under sunny skies. Temperatures starting from a low of 12 degrees, rising to a high of just 20. And then tomorrow, you're going to look up to partly cloudy skies with rain chanced at 20%. And that increases to a solid 90% by Sunday. A bit of a chilly day and a chilly stanza to take us into the new week. Gorgeous George, you're looking gorgeous this morning. Sunny skies defining your day, albeit with rain forecast at 45% and those temperatures reflecting that. We settle at a high of 14 degrees and then the chances of rain kicking in 25% on Saturday. That rises to 90% by Sunday and we start the week very wet next week. Cape Town, we've got that cloud cover and some gusty winds dominating today. Forecast of rain 40% and we've seen a few drops already and a bit of lingering mist as well, so please be careful. Those temperatures ranging between 9 and only 16 degrees today. Not looking much better for the weekend. We've got rugby on the cards on Saturday. It looks like it might be a muddy affair. Sutherland, mostly sunny conditions are taking over southerlies, as we like to call it. Temperatures moving between a cold 2 degrees and a high of only 14 today. And over the next 2 days, partly cloudy skies with temperatures maxing out to only 18. And then I don't know what's going on Sunday. It's freezing, it's rainy, -2 degrees, rises to only 6, so brace for it. Kimberley, we find ourselves next. Skies are set to remain partly cloudy throughout your day. Temperatures starting from a cold 6 degrees, rising to a pleasantly warm 28 degrees. I'm going to call it balmy. Sunny skies then sticking around with some lingering clouds, while daytime highs sit in the upper 20s, peaking at 27 degrees for the next 2 days, in fact. Up east, our favorite place in the world is where we find ourselves now. Why? Because the temperature's always cooking. The Thursday is going to be filled with mostly sunny skies and your temperatures beginning at a chilly 4 degrees but climbing to 26. And over the coming days, temperatures look even better. We've got bright, sunny days ahead, dry conditions dominating that 29-degree high on Saturday, just perfect for the weekend. And there you can see the broader picture. Lots of weather moving around us, but sunshine across the land. So let's see if we can capture that in a beautiful image. And we've had some new contributors today. This one was sent in by Wilfred Soonies, Fun George from Neisner. I love the garden route so much. Point a camera in any direction, but this It's quite an ethereal. There's a bit of movement. There's a bit of nature in the foreground, but that beautiful low-hanging cloud and the lights trying to push through, the sun trying to break into a new day. I like it. I will take that as proof of life as early as we have to get up on these mornings. If you can beat it, you've got one more opportunity to prove it. WhatsApp us your beautiful sunrise image, 063-036-9649. We can't give you a real prize, but bragging rights is awesome. And maybe that just will give you the opportunity to take 5 minutes and have a break.
Speaking of, bro, perfect timing.
You gripped those rusks.
I just had to, man. Just don't mind me.
Those whole news reports, I've just been watching this plate of rusks just drift further and further away from
Some
me,
of us
man.
got to take the moments when they appear, man. It's like a celebration. You've got to get involved in it. Listen, I love the fact that we have these moments. Obviously, so many moments to do memories, so many moments just to kind of create a talking point.
Yeah.
And I think
I'm stealing a rusk.
it doesn't always have to be so serious, G. Sometimes it's moments that we just want to have where we can laugh at ourselves or create a memory. And that for me is what's so important for this morning, especially when we're talking about all the chaos that can happen in the day, the hustle and the bustle, showing up for our time constraints. It can get a bit hectic, and we need these moments to just kind of ease ourselves in and kind of reflect on it all, right?
Yeah, I've got to apologize and thank you in these moments because I've realized something will happen on this set, okay? So if I finish particularly, and yesterday was like one of those emotional days, meeting my acting hero, rugby hero, is just like, wow. The poor person who gets stuck with me in that next little 5-minute break when I've got to try and process. So how do you deal with my post-show monologues I
actually love it, man. It's just like it's like an insight into your mind, just to see how it works. For one, it's like wow.
I'm so sorry, man.
It's beautiful.
I'm so sorry.
It's beautiful, bro. I'll keep it coming. Whenever you want to digress with me, I'm your guy.
Well, you're the only person left because you would be amazed at how quickly the studio empties, especially our poor social media team. Bianca's probably got the biggest shoulders for all of us to cry on and lean on. She knows what I'm like, but she'll see me coming and she's like, oh God, okay, he's going to talk about something. He's having an existential crisis. But that's what these breaks give us. Is the recalibration, a defrag.
That's exactly what it is.
Defrag in the brain.
And it's a mood changer, right? I think that's why rusks like this are just times of incredible moments. And I'm talking about Oma Rusk. It's time to dip celebrating these everyday moments that bring people together and you have a laugh about it. Whether it's a coffee date with a friend, a tea break with family, or a quick catch up with colleagues, every dip is kind of like a chance to reconnect. And I think for today, the real sort of crux is those moments that you never expected. Those moments when, you had someone that had a tea or a coffee break, and then they come back and you just have an absolute laugh. You ever had a moment like that stood out for you?
Almost every break that we had here, it kind of becomes that. And I wish we had like a behind-the-scenes B-roll situation.
Oh, that was a whole show on its own.
So if you could see us trying to connect with like a guest who we haven't seen in 5-6 years, and then you've got Polisikar doing a sound check there, and you can't hear anything. Your director's trying to tell you things, and it's absolute insanity. Yes. And then we are just calm again. And you're on air talking about something, trying to figure out what this person's name is. For me, it's that light and shade. Yeah. I think we've actually made it a part of our job process to take a quick break, have a lach, break the mode.
You must have to.
Can you imagine if we carried the emotional and intellectual load for some of us that's far heavier on this show for this full 3 hours without disconnecting from it? I would go mad.
You'd probably have to only do a show a month, man. Because the amount of process that would come with that, I think it's almost essential that we do take these moments to have a break and just recalibrate. And like you said, right throughout these moments of highs and lows, we've got to find that sweet spot.
I think our respective wives would be like, no, you can go home and sleep in each other's houses and give each other your monologues because I've had enough.
I'm here for it, man. Absolutely. While we're here, let me just...
Hey, man, I'm getting extra dipability out of here. So I'm getting softness of the dip, but still a bit of pushback and crunch.
I like that. I don't want an all soggy affair, bro. I want a textured journey. I want to go on a little bit of a... Yeah, I want to go on a journey. I want to go on a sensation of sog to crunch and take me in between as well. All the moments. I'm not just about the destination. I'm about the journey, G.
As we have to
I think you could be as well, Mzansi. And especially when you plug into this, because don't forget, apart from creating incredible memories and making it a must to find moments for yourself, you also have a chance to win an offer share of 150,000 Rand, 150,000 individually wrapped Oma Rusk. Think about that.
Probably costs more than 150,000 Rand, I think.
And all you want to do is head over to oma.co.za and nominate your offers and then complete the entry form, confirm your email, and you're in. It's as simple as that. And your T's and C's do apply. Good luck.
Officially unavailable for meeting activities. I'm on a break.
Andre! I'm on a break!
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back, Mzansi. You are right here on Expresso and Betuna Inkuba Yanamhlanje. Ooh, in better upper inhliziyweni because Sana, there's so much that's been happening and it's been so different. And this is why today we're so excited to be launching something that is big. Because when it comes to personal style, sometimes it takes the right pair of sneakers to completely transform a look, okay? Just to make things, a little bit spiced up. And Converse is introducing its newest women's silhouette that's all about embracing your louder, bolder self. And joining us this morning is Lethabo Moikwa, who's here to launch the brand new Converse Run Star Crush. Oh, do you hear that name? Run Star Crush. Everyone, let's give her a feel-good welcome for Lee. My queen, how are you?
I am amazing. How are you,
I'm amazing, babe. Babe, why did they, choose you to come and launch this beauty?
It's a Run Star Crush on South Africa's Crush.
Ooh, blockage. I love that. South Africa's Crush. It's so good to have you with us.
You must not get used to this. It happens once in a while.
Oh, my goodness. This is why she's our crush, guys. We can never get hold of her, but Converse did the things. My Lethabo,
yes, ma'am.
You need to speak to me because this shoe, it is the one that is doing the things, right?
Yeah,
I mean, it's honestly just a day where we're celebrating, I think, something so special. Converse always on it, wanting to celebrate women. But let's first and foremost come here. Having spent time with the new silhouette yourself, what's something that genuinely just resonates with you as a young person? But why do you think it's going to resonate with the local youth as well, in terms of particularly Gen Alpha and Gen Z?
I think it's really bold, actually, without even trying, and it elevates even the simplest outfit.
Yes.
So I think that's what we want, as Gen Z and Gen Alpha as well, because I don't want to have stress about which sneaker I must pick for any outfit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this is like a lifesaver for us, actually.
It really is. I mean, it goes with your outfit. Then, I also love it with my dress, Kasana.
Why born?
Yeah, born.
Why born?
And my babe, I mean, like we said, it's all about the woman. Let's talk about that, because I think it's so special how this campaign encourages young women to be bolder, louder, and just be able to express themselves. What does that message mean to you?
For me, being louder and bolder, it's not necessarily being the loudest person in the room, but it screams so much of being yourself, being able to take up space unapologetically so.
Yeah.
And for me, it generally means a lot because if I know that I inspire any young woman just to be themselves a little more. For me, it's very meaningful.
Come on. And it's all about that confidence, right?
Absolutely.
I love that. And then, of course, we know that, when you step out in this shoe, it's going to make a statement 100%.
Absolutely.
But let's get into that, because what are your favorite details when it comes to this bold statement that this beautiful Run Star Crush is making, Sana?
The chunky platform. So I'm very short. Like, why no problem?
I'm sorry.
I'm very short, and even when people meet me in real life, they're just like, "You're so short," and I'm like, "Of course I'm short. What did you expect?" You know what I'm saying? So it gives me that rise also just to be a normal person, shame with other people. So I think that's my favorite feature, actually.
Go Maya Angelou.
Hey, yeah.
Still you rise, my
Hey,
baby.
yeah.
Thanks to the Run Star Crush.
Always.
Exactly. But Lethabo, I mean, this launch introduces these two new colors that we see in front of us.
Yeah.
Egret and black. Let's get into that, because I know that, when we talk about the season that we're in, we're a little bit in winter, but going into spring very, very soon. Which one of these just genuinely speaks to you when it comes to, let's say, a little bit of an outfit that you'd style? I see you sporting black. Is that your winner?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
For me, black is my favorite color. So I'll always go for black. I mean, it doesn't mean I don't try other colors, but black is always my go-to. And styling it, I'm someone that likes oversized t-shirts, like baggy jeans or like baggy sweatpants. So definitely I'd go for anything baggy with the blacks.
I love that. And also black goes with everything, right?
Exactly.
But I think both of these colors, they can speak to a lot of different outfits.
True.
Yeah. And you are wearing your baggy t-shirt today. This is what Mandela wanted.
Absolutely. Why
This is what he wanted.
I'm representing.
He wanted young people who are bold, who are louder.
And I'm representing young people.
Exactly.
Converse is for young people.
And he said the children are the future.
I am the future.
That's right, babe. And this is why now I need you to just tell us, in terms of, that one thing that you hope all women feel when they put on the Run Star Crush. What is it?
Confidence.
Ooh. Yes.
Because I feel like with the Run Star Crush, it actually gives you confidence. Individuality is everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'd say confidence, so that whenever they step into these shoes, it gives them a boost, because we all have confidence, you know, some way, somehow. But it must give them that boost, you know, to look yourself in the mirror and be able to take up space no matter what everyone says. You know what I'm saying? And just so you can be comfortable also. So I'd definitely say confidence.
I love that. You know, I've always wanted to be an artist, right? So I put on my Randstad Crush and it made me have confidence. Do you want to hear my song that I have? Okay, thank you. Listen properly.
Yeah.
It goes. Listen properly, Expresso family. It goes. Get the Randstad Crush in black and egret. If you don't, you'll be sad and regret.
Great. Hey, yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Do you see what I mean? Do you see this confidence?
This is the one.
You know what I mean?
Like, can you actually record?
Exactly. Should we go to the studio now, like after?
I'll be your backup dancer.
We're going on the road. It's the tour is called Randstad Crush, okay? And it's all about the confidence and being bold.
Please, can we have production too?
It's okay. We've already got a crew here. We're good.
That's good.
Perfect, babe. Let's have
It's dropping next week, Monday.
Next week, Monday. Yes. Perfect. We'll launch here on Expresso. My babe, congratulations. I want to say for being part of this beautiful campaign, but also thank you for just being a representation for what it stands for in terms of being bold, being fearless, and just unapologetically being yourself.
Absolutely.
Happy Randstad Crush Day, babe.
No, I really appreciate it. And to everyone's crush, get yourself a Randstad Crush.
That's right, baby.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, my darling. Listen, it is amazing to be with you, Expresso family, when we get to celebrate when our favorite brands do things like this. A campaign that is truly all about saying, hey, it's okay to be yourself, to be bold, and to be unapologetically confident. And it is Happy Randstad Crush Day because they're available now online and at Converse stores, rather, nationwide for just, listen to this, 2,199 Rand 95 cents. Get your pair and step into your louder, bolder style today, my friend, with Converse. And now here's your chance. Kesana, are you listening properly? Converse is giving one lucky winner and their bestie or mom the opportunity to each win a fresh pair of that brand new Randstad Crush sneaker. Friend, brand new. Beautiful. And to enter, all you got to do is simply describe your ultimate fashion style and tell us why the Converse Randstad Crush is an absolute necessity for your louder, bolder self. Then share a photo of your look so we can see your energy, son, using hashtag RSCrush and hashtag ConverseZA in your entry. Head to Expresso's social media pages for all of the competition details. T's and C's do apply, but it's so simple. It's so easy. And it's all about celebrating women this Women's Month. And I love the way that Converse is doing it. I told you, our faves, killing it, Kesana. The Randstad Crush is what we're going to be continuing to just absolutely celebrate here in Jozine. But over in Cape TZ for Shizi, I heard that you are cooking up a storm, my friends. What's happening there in the kitchen?
Oh, my friend. Now, you've been away for a couple of days.
Oh,
you might not have noticed. Oh, yes, my friend. The full spread. Ocean Basket is celebrating an incredible 31 years of bringing South Africans the seafood they know and love. I think there are people out there who have lived through the OB era, man.
People have lived it.
They've lived it, and we know what we like, and they know what we like and love, and they have given just that for us. So we are joining the celebrations in the most exciting giveaway. We want to give back to you.
Yeah, this is how it goes down, right? If you've been craving a delicious seafood feast, yeah, that's you. I'm looking at you right now. This is your chance to win a 1,000 Rand Ocean Basket voucher to enjoy all your favorite dishes. Now, come on now, who doesn't want to get involved in this one, right?
Absolutely love it. And you've got some amazing, quite bougie meals for under 100 Rand. You've got all of your favorites. For me, the space that I'm drifting into is they've got beautiful sushi, but they've got some great cooked options. And of course, our work wife is a little pretty at the moment. But there was so much that she could delve into. I've got a shellfish allergy, and people are like, oh, there's no seafood. I can have just about everything other than the shellfish on that menu, and it is amazing. But what I love is the accessibility. You can have the prawns, the hake, the calamari, and of course the lemon butter sauce. And I tried hard to get the secret.
You're making me hungry.
But
No, stop it. I'm a fan for so much and everything on the grill and the way they grill their fish, the way they grill all the options.
The soul.
Oh, brother, you can feel it in the soul. See what I did there? Listen, guys, entering is easy. We're going to get caught away here and really start salivating eating. But we want you to do the following, right? Head to the competition post on the Expresso social pages right now and do the following. Tell us, if you're craving seafood, what's your favorite meal to order at Ocean Basket? It's that simple. Now, don't forget to use the hashtag #OBGreatestHits and the hashtag Ocean Basket when you enter. Put that in your answer. Reminder that the competition closes on the 10th of August. And your T's and C's, they can be found at expressoshow.com. Bro, you're making me hungry here, man.
I'm sorry, but that's the lemon. I try to convince them to just give us a little bit, like just a little tub of the lemon butter. Nah, one day they will sell it to
I'm
us.
mashing a guard and put an order in right now, bro. I'll see you later.
Introducing our greatest hits.
Oh, you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. Let's get creatively inspired, not by just what's to come, but by what we have achieved in the most amazing and dynamic space. 40 years on, Absa Le Atelier Art has helped launch careers of some of Africa's most exciting visual artists, creating opportunities for mentorship, for international exposure, career development. It is a strategic network unlike any other. And this week, one of these success stories came full circle with the opening of Terrains of Memory, the powerful debut solo exhibition by the 2021 Absa Le Atelier ambassador, officially Ayabola Kekekera Ekun. I've tried about 5 times and we'll get it right because you're going to become one of the most famous artists in the country. And of course, joining us this morning as well as someone who is feeling, I would imagine, unbelievably proud, as well as the Senior Art and Museum Curator at Absa Group. He is Papa Bear, Dr. Paul Bayliss. And we're going to talk about what I would imagine is a massive, massive moment for you. Congratulations.
Thank you. It's been a long time coming. A lot of time has passed since I won, and even the way I won was a bit startling to me.
Why? Why was it such a surprise
because
being so talented?
I had harassed 2 friends of mine into applying, and I only applied to set an example.
You see.
You know, I didn't think my work was ready, so...
and that's the mark of a great artist. Is the work ever ready? Doc, what was it about the work that first got your attention? When we go back to 2021, what was that spark that she didn't see in herself that you did?
And Graham, I think that there's so much truth to that to artists where they actually don't recognize their own potential. And they should actually just use the opportunity that gets presented to them. This is, but
then where does the emotional turmoil come from to inspire us?
But, I mean, if we look at Ayabola's work, it's the authenticity that came through that work. And it's the story behind it that really resonated with the adjudicators. And of course, her work is unique in terms of how she produces it and the medium that she's used. And with a body that she's produced now, working with fabric, I mean, as a medium, it's just, into abstract work. It really is mind-blowing.
And we're looking at it right now. And this is a beautiful moment for me. My mom studied fine art.
Oh, yay.
And she used to love working with material. So in the early 80s, I was surrounded by material and creative things and beautiful things. So I can understand that landscape.
Yeah.
What is it for you when you find your modality? How does it play out? Because other people are just looking at material. What do you see?
Well, true. I mean, the work I'm currently making, the work that's up at the exhibition is quite new to me as well. I only started making work in this style.
So it's new terrain.
A year. I see what you did there, but yes, it is new terrain.
I will dumb it all down, don't worry.
Like, I've primarily been known for working with paper, and this shift into fabric kind of represents to me kind of finding a new dialect of a familiar language.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, because the way I see it is I'm in conversation with the fabric, and the fabric is whether or not I intervene. I'm just attempting to kind of show people what I see that it could be.
Oh, and everyone's going to come with their baggage, just like me this morning, and we're going to transfer.
I actually love your use of that word baggage, because I strongly believe that the way we read things, especially art, especially in the technique that I work in, your reading is heavily dependent on the baggage that you bring to it.
For sure.
And I think when people see my work, whatever material it is, paper or fabric, I hope there's a moment of reconsideration, because they're very common materials. You don't think it could surprise you.
Yeah, but therein lies the impact.
Exactly.
See something slightly differently for the first time.
Exactly. And then I hope it elicits a curiosity of what else have I not considered, or what else could I reconsider.
And we're going to delve into what you would like people to kind of walk away with that feeling. But I love the fact that 2021 till now, the artist still doesn't feel like she's got a body of work that she can present, but you clearly do. What makes a good exhibition? Because we're not just highlighting the talent. There is a journey, but there's also a commercial readiness that comes with this role. So explain the ecosystem and why she was so ready to exhibit now.
And it's very interesting because, I mean, after winning the L'Atelier, one of the things that Ayabola said, because part of the prize is a solo exhibition, because it really says to the artist, I'm here, I'm ready to show up. And
Let's do it.
And Ayabola kept saying, I'm not ready, kept pushing it out.
I kicked that ball.
She kicked that ball well down that road, And then we allowed the opportunity for her to finish her doctorate and things like that.
Yeah. See now.
But, then having finished it, I said to Ayabola, when you finish this, what are you going to do next? Because now's actually the perfect time.
The vacuum has been created.
You need to now stand up and say to everyone, this is who I am, and to show up. And she's used that opportunity absolutely wonderful. And I think for any artist out there, and this is where the challenge is, when you enter the L'Atelier, you enter in maybe 3-4 works. And of course, they have to be technically proficient and
to get through the door.
To get through. But now you're having to produce an exhibition of 20, 25 winning works. And that is where the challenge is. And that's what Ayabola's done. I mean, she really has embraced it. Worked where she was, as she said, worked with paper, moved into fabric. And for me, as a curator, the exciting bit is, and we were talking on the way here, I said to Ayabola, what is next?
Yeah.
Because that is the question, because there's so much more she can do now. She's literally opened a whole new universe in terms of her technique.
It's Pandora's box as well. And if ever we needed social commentary, if ever we needed to be brought back down to earth, or maybe put our heads in the clouds, whatever that thing is, we need some button pushing to happen now, culturally, ethically, in the imaginative space. When we talk about the name Terrains of Memory, why was this the landscape for you to play this out? What are you hoping the impact of your work will be?
I think when I won the award, it was a very different time socially, but it was also a very different time in my life. And between 2021 and now, I have lived a lot of life. And, you know, I always joke that I'm not the person I was when I moved to this country in 2018. It's almost like there's a three-way like train stop. I'm not who I was when I arrived. I'm not who I was when I won. And I'm not sure who I'll be in another like 5 years. But I really wanted the exhibition to be emblematic of that struggle of learning to look myself in the eye, you know, the struggle of accepting myself and kind of coming to terms with my origin story, or in some cases, lack thereof. And I really hope that the show, if nothing else, helps people remember you are more than your pain, but you are also more than your victories. You're more than your achievements.
That's for sure.
You matter whether or not you've done anything you consider worthy. Yeah. And you won't always feel that way. Some days will be better than others, but it's worth trying.
And like the material, you're there. What we do with the material becomes a very different journey.
True.
I'm feeling a lot of light and love coming out of this phase of the journey. So we look with relish to the next, but don't lose a little bit of that tortured artist, okay? We need some of that.
Trust me, if 8 years of therapy hasn't knocked it out, it's sticking in there.
But now the artwork becomes our therapy and we get to live through it. So if artists want to plug into the L'Atelier opportunity, how do they do it? And we've had people winning after their 10th or 20th entry. So I know that barrier to entry doesn't exist. You go and go and go. But what's your recommendation and how do people do it?
And I think that's important. Keep plugging at it. You know, I think nature of any competition, there can only be, you know, through the Atelier, 3 winners every year that we select. But it's important that artists make use of the opportunity. They stand up and they enter the Absolute Atelier. I mean, for 40 years we've been out there, you know, and we've changed lives. We've heard artists share their stories, and we just have been able to continually evolve and grow. And for any artist, we always open entries on the 1st of April. So for those that are listening now and thinking, I want to be on the couch where Ayabola is, start working on that body of work now.
What's next? What's your what's next? What's next?
Correct. And show up.
And show up. Now, you've shown up, so congratulations. Might have taken you 5 years and a doctorate later, but she's rocked up, she's showed up. Just for those that are terrified and feel like the imposter, how good does it feel when you step into your space, your curated space, with your work for your solo exhibition?
I mean, it's terrifying because it's very vulnerable, but I think also it is a testament to the reality that I tried. And however the show goes, that's good enough for me.
Well, you did it. You did it, girl. Could have done without the doctorate along the way. That's painted kind of a rather challenging picture. No, you've got to get there like you've got to get there. It's your journey. It's your modality. The bottom line here is you now have an economic, commercial ecosystem to step into to make it a business. And that's where the magic is happening now. So if you'd like to experience Dr. Ayabola's exhibition, Terrains of Memory, it's currently on show at the Association for Visual Arts Gallery, which is beautiful in Cape Town up until the 26th of September. And ridiculously, entrance is free, but you might leave with a piece, is all I am saying. And that's kind of the idea. Congratulations to both of you. In awe of what you guys are achieving in this space. Well done,
Thank
girl.
you so much.
Hey, just like that, we're about to get messy in the kitchen, but it's not going to be messier, just celebrating all the good stuff, and especially elegance, right? Because we're continuing our Women's Month celebration with chef and entrepreneur, Chef Messi, and the one and only, the owner and the creator, the starting founder of the Shoebox. Now, earlier she showed us how one classic shoe dough can become something absolutely elegant, and now she's going to give it a playful twist by turning it into possibly eclairs, possibly golden churro bites, possibly anything really. But listen, you pay attention right now and you'll understand what I'm talking about and why I'm so excited. So Messi, it's good to be in the kitchen with you. Obviously, I've seen your journey, seen what happened on Taste Master, but I'm more concerned about like what's happened since then, because we started the Shoebox, the journey's grown, you've grown as well in terms of like what you can do in the kitchen space. What for you has stood out the most in your growth and journey since Taste Master?
Sure. I think I was just telling a friend the other day, I was like, I've been so scared of TV.
Yeah?
Yes. Funny enough, I am. It's just been... So there's been so much growth in the industry as well. I mean, I've met a lot of lovely people. I've connected with a lot. I've made really good friends as well.
Nice.
So, it's been a journey, and it's only going up from here.
And the family's growing now that you're like fully a part of Expresso as well in a way. It's like the whole of Mzansi is yours now, right? So listen, don't worry about the cameras because I know that always gets intimidating and we never get used to that. Yes. So you in your safe space, you're in the kitchen and we just kind of were finishing the perfection of that choux pastry.
Yes.
Where did we end off? And let's finish this thing off so you can show us what we can actually do with it.
Okay. So remember with Graham, I was showing how to basically bring the mixture together.
Yes.
So what we're going to do now is we've added it into the mixer, and then...
Has it been like resting or anything? Was that important?
Yes. So when you put the mixture into the bowl, you want to basically just keep it there until it cools down.
All right.
You can do this by whipping it as well in the machine just to incorporate some air into it and just cool it off completely, right?
Nice.
So once that happens and once it's cooled off, we're going to slowly add in our eggs. So we've got a few cracked eggs in there. And the trick is to add one at a time. Because as you'll see if you watch closely, once you add in an egg, it kind of splits the mixture.
I see.
So you don't want to add everything in.
What would it like, just completely split it too much?
Yes. And then it takes a little while.
Another question while we have the pro here.
Yes.
I saw you had this like sort of cellophane over the dough.
Dough, yes.
What was the reason for that? To keep the moisture in?
Not necessarily to keep the moisture in, but when you put a contact wrap something, it's basically to stop it from forming skin.
Oh,
you don't want it to become crackly.
Oh, and that's because of like the air reaching the top surface and having an
100%.
effect on it.
100%.
There's a little bit of science out here in this. I like it a lot. Interesting part of the growth and development. And listen, while we're adding egg by egg by egg, because it's a delicate process, it's kind of like a dance. Have you been enjoying the dance at the shoebox? This is your space. This is where you get to create, where you get to express. Are you enjoying like that expression, so to speak?
Yeah.
Or is it overwhelming still?
It's still overwhelming. It's fairly new.
Yeah.
So, when they say when you just open up a business, you literally everyone. Your whole team.
Secretary, CEO, admin, you're doing the books,
everything.
you're doing the I got you.
Everything. So I'm still trying to get on my feet in terms of the business side of stuff.
Yeah.
But in terms of our food, I think we're on track.
And what are you like specializing in? What's becoming like favorites for people? What are people loving and asking you in terms of requests?
So the business started on shoe boxes. That's where the name came from.
Wait, actual shoe boxes?
No. So I used to
the
shoe inside.
Yes.
The
I
box.
was like, wait, what?
Yes.
This is weird.
So we used to do like miniature desserts.
Got you.
And a lot of people used to request eclairs. So this was one of the best sellers at that time. And we were trying to look for a name, and eventually it just came to me, and I was like, okay, let's go with it. But yeah, that's our best sellers are miniature desserts. We do wedding cakes, we do birthday cakes.
So big celebratory events and occasions, people must reach out to you essentially, right?
Definitely.
And you do like custom orders as well, like custom cakes themed?
All bespoke menus, all bespoke desserts as well. And then we also host events, so we do long table experiences, farm to table kind of events.
Yes.
We do a nice braai or grill and chill.
Is that what you call it? Grill and chill? I love the name. These are some incredible ways to express, but also I would imagine food is definitely a love language for you. Making that meal that puts a smile on someone's face or has them
100%.
talking about a memory. How much of an importance is that in terms of your baking and your patisserie skills? Is it more about the flavor, or is there something else that's kind of driving you?
Sure, I think it's just the passion, man. With my family, we're big on food. Every event, we always come together, and there's a huge spread of a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
So just watching people eat your food and just smiling and being happy and bonding over a really good meal, I think that's what gives me that drive, what pushes me to do all of these things.
Yeah, man.
I mean, you can cook good food, but, it needs to come with an experience.
Absolutely. So listen, how's this mix looking? Because from my side, listen, I'm not the chef. It looks incredible. But I don't know what sort of consistency we actually were aiming for here.
So I think we're right about done now.
Nice.
You need to just lift up, take the pedal off, and when you lift it up, it shouldn't fall.
So not
once
too runny of
yes.
a consistency.
So it needs to be a paste. Remember, it's a shoe paste,
Yeah,
not
so have some grip.
a batter. Yeah.
Oh, that looks good. And I would imagine that this is now the start of where the magic really happens. Once you've got your, is this the shoe pastry, essentially, that we can call it?
Yes.
We can create anything from here, right?
Anything. So this is quite versatile. Actually, you know, the name shoe came from the French term cabbage.
What? Why?
Because, you know, when you make profiteroles or those round eclairs, they are in the shape of a baby cabbage.
Okay, but listen, this is not the kind of cabbage that anybody's going to complain about, especially when you want to get all your veg in. This is the kind of veg all the kids would love.
Exactly.
And again, your signature eclair is something you've made from this. We had churros. This also made from the shoe pastry as well?
Yes, 100%.
Amazing.
Exact same mixture. That one, it's just the Spanish took over the French pastry and they've turned it into a very unhealthy but really good dessert.
Listen, if you wanna get messy in the kitchen, and I'm using that pun quite intentfully because messy right now in the kitchen means nothing but perfection. You can scan the QR code on your screen right now. There's the inspiration for this recipe. The ingredients are there, and you can get your messy on in the kitchen. But if that's too overwhelming for you, don't worry. You can just reach out to her online. There's obviously the shoebox. Bessie's also got some incredible opportunities for you to get creative, get custom on what you want for your events, because she's the one that can make it happen and make it come to life. But for now, though, I can't thank you enough for just sharing your magic with us, inspiring us to get our bacon and celebrate the new form of cabbage.
Yes, 100%.
Absolutely love it, Bessie. Thank you. And we'll be seeing you at some big events again. And I'm sure back in the kitchen here, you've been exceptional, to say the least. Are those got myself and G's name on them? Yes, these are mine. No one in the studio can have it. It's mine. Dibs. Zazie, I hope you enjoyed this. And if you've got any more questions, you can reach out to her online and you can enjoy all the patisserie magic. Oh, this was good. Well done.
Thank you so much.
Okay, I'm going to take this to G now. G-Man, coming in.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Oh, yes, it is Mzansi. And we know that when it comes to us as a family, right, we spend a lot of time in front of the television. Hey, thank you. We spend a lot of time on the road as well, though. I mean, just think about it. Because my friend from everyday commutes to family road trips and off-the-grid escapes, the right tire does far more than get you to A to be. It enhances safety, performance, and peace of mind every kilometer of the journey. Dunlop Tires South Africa has unveiled its all-new 2026 range, engineered to match the diverse demands of South African roads and the people who drive them. And the road ahead looks a whole lot smarter, which I love, which is why this morning we're joined by product manager at Dunlop Tires South Africa. It is David Harding, who's here to unpack the latest innovations and explain what sets this new line apart. Everybody, please welcome David. David from Dunlop. It has a, you know what I mean? It has a nice ring
to it. It's got a ring to it.
Right. David, how are you?
I'm good, thank you, and yourself?
I'm amazing, thank you. And David, thank you for bringing us this beautiful 2026 lineup.
Pleasure.
We love to see it. Can you talk to us? Because it's very impressive the way that you guys have just unveiled it. But also more than anything, I think paid attention to detail. How does this lineup really just, come from a very, I want to say, inspired place, number one. But also number two, what can we as motorists look forward to?
Thank you. Yeah, we've, luckily enough, from the beginning of this year, we've now part of Dunlop Global.
Yes.
So our parent company, Sumitomo Rubber Industries in Japan, owns Dunlop 4 wheels worldwide.
Beautiful.
What is amazing for us and exciting for us is we've now got access to technology and development we never had before.
Beautiful.
And in that same breath, we are bringing out, just in this year, there's new sizes in our SP Touring R1. We've got, later on in the year, we've got our Blue Response TG coming out.
Okay.
Our AT31 was launched a month ago, and our RT was launched 2 months ago. So a very exciting time for us at Dunlop to have all these new patterns and sizes.
Yes, and I want to go back to something that you just spoke about, the SP Touring R1. Talk to us. What makes it the ideal choice for us as motorists and for everyday driving even?
I think one of the biggest things about the Touring R1, it's made in South Africa. It's designed for South African roads.
Okay.
And what's exciting is the Suzuki Swift and Desire is one of the most popular South African compact vehicles that we never had a size for.
Yeah.
And from September, we'll be able to offer the Touring R1 that's tried and tested in South Africa and is loved by South Africans. So, yeah, we're very excited about that.
Beautiful. The SP Touring R1, it can allow us to tour. That's what it can do. But David, let's talk about the comfort and efficiency that, we always are looking for, particularly when it comes to just like our modern motorists. How exactly is it that the Blue Response TG delivers exactly what we're looking for in terms of supporting that efficiency that we're looking for, but also more than anything else, the future of mobility?
The Blue Response TG is actually an EV-rated tire.
Okay.
It's the first tire that we are bringing into South Africa under the Dunlop flag that's EV-rated, which means it's for electric vehicles, hybrids.
Oh, wow.
The technology that has gone into it is looking into the future. It's saying South Africa isn't there yet. Some other countries are full of EVs, full of hybrids. We're slowly but surely getting there.
Yeah.
And it's designed specifically for that. Because an electric vehicle, you want quietness because you don't have the noise of the motor.
Yeah.
You want it to be efficient when you're driving, that your battery lasts longer.
Yeah.
And in wet weather, it is phenomenal.
I love that. And I truly think, when it comes to us and our safety, particularly for tires, I think a lot of people sometimes don't think about just how much it can make a difference, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. But this is the thing. At Dunlop, you guys do it big, which is why you guys have been selected as the original equipment for the new Toyota Hilux in terms of the Grand Tech AT31. Talk to us about that.
This is an accolade for us.
Yes.
The Grand Trek 8031 is now coming fitted OE or original equipment on the Toyota Hilux, the 2026, the latest model.
Yeah.
I think what a lot of people don't understand, when we put a tire as original equipment, we don't take something off the shelf and just throw it on the vehicle.
Okay.
This tire has been designed and research together with Toyota South Africa, Toyota worldwide actually, not just South Africa.
Oh, nice.
So we have designed this tire over 2 to 3 years before we've actually launched it.
Amazing.
So to have it on a Toyota, South Africa's favorite bakkie, it's a real good accolade for us.
That's beautiful. I mean, being chosen as number one is a great accolade.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
And it comes with a 70,000 kilometer mileage warranty.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's incredible. Yo, well done, David. I like your work. And this is why then I need to ask you, you know, for those who enjoy exploring beyond the tar, talk to us about the Grand Tech RT01. You know, what is it that makes it stand out? And what is it that really allows us to have that rugged capability while it also 100% being good for our roads?
100%. RT01.
Yes,
this
the
is,
big boy.
This is my new baby.
Oh, love that.
We've just launched it. It is our first rugged terrain tire that we've offered from Dunlop.
Yeah.
It fits in between an all-terrain and a mud terrain.
Okay.
So in South Africa, everyone wants this aggressive-looking tire, but they've been limited to what they could get.
Yeah.
Where this is more aggressive, it is just as comfortable as an all-terrain, but it's less noisy than a mud terrain. And it gives you a dual sidewall. One side is more white lettering, classic looking. The other side is more aggressive looking with black lettering.
Yeah.
So it gives a very good option for anyone that wants to go into adventures over weekends, but still wants to use it on tar every day.
Beautiful. Well, I mean, what I love about just this whole lineup and just what you guys do at Dunlop is attention to detail. Because like I said, it's important when it comes to our safety in terms of how our tires look, but also what they can do for us in our cars.
Yes.
Yeah.
And just to mention, that's got the 70,000.
Yeah.
This has got 100,000.
I knew it. Big boy things.
Big boy thing.
Beautiful. Thank you, David.
No, thank
and
you
well
very
done to you guys for your 2026 lineup. It's beautiful.
Awesome. Thank you for having me on.
Of course. Mzansi, whether your journey takes you through city streets, across long-distance highways, or onto rugged terrain, Dunlop's 2026 range has been developed to deliver dependable performance, my friend, whenever you drive, combining cutting-edge innovation, as you can see, with trusted quality. And it's a collection built to keep South Africans moving with confidence, which is exactly what we want, right? So to find out more, visit dunloptires.co.za. It's so simple, it's so easy to make sure that you are safe on the road while being taken care of by your tires.
The Grand Trek 85 and Dunlop Motorsport range, made for South African roads and adventures. Dunlop Tires South Africa, taking you beyond.
Big boy toy. See, look, I'm even all masculine standing up with my arms folded. I want a big aggressive tire, please. No, the bottom line is Africa's landscapes kind of demand a little bit more from every drive, from every tire, certainly. And Harmony is living his best life at the moment, actually. He joined the Dunlop team to discover how their new Grand Trek RT01 tire, okay, and it's got to have a technical name like that, otherwise it's not real. It was engineered, and we heard the level of engineering, to deliver confidence on off-road, or well, pretty much any kind of space that you can.
Listen, this is a showcase. This is the future of 4x4 performance. And you get front row seats to the action. Let's check it out.
Or FOMO, at least.
We're on a terrain in Pretoria, taking in all that this beautiful landscape has to offer. This is the perfect setting for something new from Dunlop, the all-new Grand Trek RT01, a design that can handle tough conditions with ease and comfort. Lugan, what sets the Grand Trek RT01 apart from anything else within the Grand Trek lineup?
Well, already the Grand Trek lineup is a wonderful lineup, but what we are seeing is that gap between all-terrain and mud-terrain. And we are seeing increasing number of customers wanting really that mud-terrain experience, but still want the comfort and less noise. And that's where really that rugged terrain comes in. And I think especially with this tire, you also have the aesthetic that comes with it, where, you know, also people want to have a good-looking tire to sort of soup up their cars.
Warren, we're on what you call the beach, testing out this incredible tire's capability. But where does the Grand Trek RT01 fit within the 4x4 family, and how does it elevate the category?
4x4 is quite a comprehensive category. So we start off with a HT, which is the highway terrain patterns, which are very biased towards on-road. And then on the opposite end of the spectrum, we have mud terrain. And in between is the all-terrain category. And essentially what has happened over the past couple of years is that the all-terrain category has advanced and become more aggressive. And naturally that is born basically the pattern which is rugged terrain. So basically we find ourselves between the all-terrain category and also the mud terrain category, playing in that niche space.
Really, what makes the Grand Trek RT01 special?
That you can have best of both worlds. Yeah. Extreme off-road terrains, may it be rocks, loose rocks, sharp rocks, sand, even muddy terrains, whatever requirements the tyre will perform. That combination of the all-terrain tyre combined with the mud-terrain features gives the tyre the control, but also self-cleansing in a sense to keep you in control the whole time as you drive through the sand. On the rocky terrain, there we got the features of the off-roading and allows us that perfect traction without hardly any slippage.
Our dealer network, the Dunlop channel, they're a direct link between ourselves and the end user, which is the consumer. So it only makes sense that they come here, they touch it, they feel it, they drive it, they test it. We need the dealers to have the confidence to buy this Grand Trek RT01, have the confidence and conviction to sell it to our customers. Ultimately, it's about our brand, it's about safety, it's about reliability.
I think it's a game changer for anybody who wants a really good off-road tyre for their environment, particularly suited to farmers, people who love off-roading, 4x4 driving. And I think that even for family use, with the strong sidewalls and shoulders, there's going to be less punctures and more robust on the road.
What actually stood out for me was the innovative of the tire itself. If you sell it to a client, you can choose, I want the white sidewall, I want the black sidewall, and it doesn't change the compound, it changes nothing of the tire.
I come from a bucky lifestyle where I want the tire to look cool. So I think the design is cool, the thread pattern's brilliant. I'm actually ready to put a set onto my vehicle to try it out.
What stands out for me and Dunlop is their commitment to meeting customer service, customer needs. Their tires, premium brand. It's been a good journey so far, so good.
Taking you beyond is really about taking us forward, taking, customers' expectations. We want customers to have high expectations of us, and we want to over-deliver. And I think with the technology in these tires, we are really able to achieve that.
From the open tracks to the toughest terrain, the all-new Dunlop Grand Trek RT01 has proven that it has been built for real African conditions, proving once and for all that it will be taking you beyond.
I love it. From city streets to rugged trails, very rugged trails. Every adventure starts with confidence.
And confidence looks like that. Everybody wants to have a piece of the pie. And I think you do as well, Mzansi. So do the following. Visit www.dunloptires.co.za for your tires today and, of course, your adventure as well. Enjoy it.
The Grand Trek 85 and Dunlop Motorsport range, made for South African roads and adventures. Dunlop Tires South Africa, taking you beyond.
So Jamie Lee Sexton has started a beautiful new era in her musical journey, still with the best of what she's done, but there's some new magic, new flavor there, and we're going to get a first-hand taste in just a moment. It sounds amazing.
Wait for those, Zazi. Get ready for that. We're also going to go head-to-head and make you something delicious and adding more flavor to what's already on the menu. You've got a whole lot of treats coming your way, so get ready for it. See you after this.
We're going down.
Yes, Mzansi, we're about to get into something we've been teasing you about all morning. We said we would be getting a beautiful performance from none other than Jamie Lee Sexton. So everybody, please give it up for her brand new track off of her brand new album / EP that's going to be coming out in 2027. Everybody, it's Wild Electric!
There's something in the way you watch me, like you already know my sins, baby, tell me. Ooh, and there's something in the way you tell me everything that I wanna hear, baby, talk to me. Just say you want me, don't pretend. Just say you need me. Oh, where does this end? 'Cause every time I walk away, you're the reason that I say my name. Just say my name. There's something in the way I kiss you. Ooh, and I love your body down, no issue. And there's something in the way I need you. And it's a wild electric love, I told you. Say you want me, don't pretend. Just say you need me. Oh, where does this end? 'Cause every time I walk away, you're the reason that I say my name. Just say my name, say my name. Just say my name. We got that wild electric love. 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 Just say you want me, don't pretend. Just say you need me. Oh, where does this end? 'Cause every time I walk away, you're the reason that I say my name. Oh, say my name, say my name. Just say my name. There's something in the way.
What a superstar, everybody! I love it. Jamie Lee Sexton, an absolute queen, award-winning as well. Don't forget that. Thank you very much. Now, she's sticking around, okay? But you need to as well, because after the break, my friend, we're going to be getting into Maggie and them bringing us an incredible cook-off, which is all about celebrating our food content creators in South Africa. It was absolutely beautiful. Do not go anywhere, because they also have an amazing Tuscan noodles recipe that's going to be coming your way. Stick around. We'll see you after this.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Oh my goodness, I'm so glad you decided to stick around. And if you're just joining us, I'd say Maggie was about to do the absolute most. So my friend, what brings people together on a whole other level? Of course, it's good food, which is why Maggie invited some of our favorite content creators in South Africa when it comes to food to be in an ultimate creator cook-off. And it was so exciting. Why? Because it was all about them using the new and improved chicken-flavored noodles. And my friend, on a Throwback Thursday, let's throw you back to all of the fun, food, and friendly competition that took place. Watch this.
From your favorite social media recipes to real lifetime pressure, today's challenge takes your favorite cooking creators from behind their phones and puts them into the hot seat in the kitchen. Powered by Maggie with incredible ingredients and a whole lot of imagination, these icons are about to battle it out in the ultimate creator cook-off.
The heat is on as today's content creators swap cameras for the kitchen, putting their creativity to the test as they compete, collaborate and cook up unique dishes using a range of Maggie products, including the newly improved Maggie chicken-flavored noodles.
This is such an incredible initiative. I think what I'm really liking to see is the food creators come from behind their phones and step into the hot kitchen. Tell us about this amazing initiative and also what inspired it.
This is the Me and Maggie So Good Together campaign. The one thing that food does is bring people together. So whether you are a mom in the kitchen making food for your kids, whether you're making food for the family, whether you're a content creator and trying to make something, youthful and beautiful, and whether you're a single girl like me trying to live her best life, food at the end of the day is what brings people together. And I think that connection over food is what has brought everybody together with the brand today.
There must be something that you're trying to get these creators to take away from today. What is that?
Besides the fact that we are the noodle kings and queens, Maggie is coming with a whole new look. We've got a new refreshed recipe. We have made sure that we bring it to the fore with what our consumers want. It's high in energy, so really, really stellar stuff.
This is the ultimate challenge. How is your game plan to win this cook-off?
My game plan is to choose who is a professional chef that I hope that I'm going to be partnered with and that loves the camera, because I'm going to be behind like
I've never done it like this. I've never been invited to a cook-off. I've always been cooking just for fun.
How does it feel to be invited by Maggie and to be around all of these incredible food content creators?
I think it's really amazing because I grew up eating this brand. I mean, it literally reminds me of my childhood, and just that quick lunch that you make whenever you want to just go here and there. And also it's just nice to be around other creators that you've seen on screen and that you also take inspo from whenever you make your own food. Because I always have my iPad there on the side and then I copy their recipes. So it's really nice to be here.
Talk about thinking outside the bowl. One creator even transformed the noodles into sushi, proving there's no limit to where a little kitchen creativity can take you.
I stand by my dish. I stand by the motivation behind it. Simplicity is the best. And with noodles, 2 minutes, it's all you have, and you are fed.
So I was trying to keep the chicken flavor. So I added a little bit of, if we can look at the plate, I added a little bit of mushrooms and some cabbage and some chili just to spice it up.
With the cooking complete, it was time for the judges to taste the chef's creations.
I think the food creators have done an amazing job and also really impressed me. What were you looking for out of these dishes? What kind of set the one from the rest?
It was tough. It was not easy, but we were looking for innovation. We were looking for the good utilization of the Maggie noodles, the new flavor, chicken flavor. And we were also looking for the best taste. As it says, also presentation plays a key role. So if it looks good, surely it should taste good.
On my side, it's a case of innovation, it's thinking further, it's doing more with the time you have. So for us, we had an individual do an entire noodle bowl and do an entire sushi dish on the side with the same noodles. So for me, the innovation, the concept, going further than just the noodle bowl was it for me.
After the final dishes were judged based on innovation, presentation and taste, it was time to celebrate the creators who came out on top with some exciting prizes to take home.
When we talk Talking about innovation, we really saw it right here at the Ultimate Creator Cook-Off because Vuyo blew us away. And babe, you gave us sushi rolls. Wow.
The first thing I saw was nori. Then I was like, everybody is going to do the traditional way of cooking the noodles. So I thought maybe I should just wrap those vegetables into the nori with the base as a sushi rice using the noodles. And it came out perfectly.
Where do you see yourself as a food creator going forward? And why do you think Maggi is such a staple in your life?
It's stable because it's reasonable price-wise. So it's something that all South Africans in this whole economy that we have can actually manage to buy. And it's easy. Kids can use the ingredients and come up with a beautiful product. So it's such a versatile product that you can work with. And that's why I love to use it and I love to work with it.
Drum roll, please. Kim and Shazia. Kim's day today, guys. Kim came swinging.
I honestly did not expect it because the level that I was up against was absolutely amazing. The creativity of everyone was so amazing. But I am super excited. At least I got my reputation intact.
Today's Creator Cook-Off celebrated way more than just great cooking. It celebrated creativity and community and bringing people together through great food. And with Maggi being the center for incredible ingredients and flavor, there is so much more inspiration to bring right back home to your kitchen.
Oh man, what a fantastic way to be reminded that, hey, listen, so much goodness happens when there's food and there's people and they come together. And this is the thing, whether you're recreating one of the creative dishes that you just saw, or you're simply just enjoying a quick and easy meal at home, my friend, it is always just 100% true that the Maggi so good, or rather that the me and Maggi so good together truly does allow for beautiful moments around food to happen, especially when you're around your favorite people, just like we are when it comes to you. Now listen, Mzansi, it's so good to be with you, and I hope that you know that right about now there's still so much on the way, which is why I gotta say, you gotta stick around, because Cape TZ Fo Sheezy, what's going on, my babies?
Ooh, none but the good stuff, man. Why are we so excited to be in the kitchen together?
Oh, that takes me back, man. I'm going to say to Gary Berkowitz, you beautiful human being, the guy who taught me how to make my Maggi noodles originally. Okay?
Oh, shout out, Gary.
You're the man. And every day after school, I mean, he pretty much fed me after school every day, so bless you, child. But what a great guy, wherever you are, Gary.
Gary, to thank for these biceps,
exactly, dude, for getting me through the hard yards. I would either sponsor a slap chips or he would be like, I got the noodles, let's go. But for me, I love the flavor profile of the chicken. For me, it begins and ends with chicken, right?
We could sit here talking about our favorite flavors for so long, but listen, after watching all the action from the Maggi Creator Cook-Off, we couldn't let the fun end there. We've been inspired by the creativity in the kitchen and admittedly feeling a little left out. So myself and Gio are going to be putting the newly improved Maggi chicken noodles to good use as we create our own one-pan creamy Tuscan chicken noodles. Yes, these noodles have officially gone to private school. I'm going to show you how to get there with straight A's, G-Man. So let's talk about it. Chicken really your favorite flavor?
I absolutely love it. There's something about it, and I know it's got a nostalgic value for me as well, but I love intense umami. I love saltiness.
Intense umami.
I kind of sit on that side of the flavor spectrum. So this, for me, just captured it to the point. When I'm giving my kids their Maggi, I will secretly stash half of the packet and leave it in the cupboard. And now my wife's figured it out. She knows, just leave his little stash. So that when I make my own, I've got like 3 packets of seasoning to put into my...
I don't think...
I love it so much.
No one's going to blame you for that. I did the craziest things in school. Honestly, like, I would be so addicted to the stuff. I would literally take the dry bag as it is, throw it in and eat it like chips, man. And everyone would be so jealous of me as well. And I was like, oh, I've created something new. But let's talk about this recipe before I get too carried away. We've just obviously, while you guys weren't looking, cooked up some chicken breasts, and I'm using the same pan which I've now taken those chicken breasts out of. G-Man's going to help me with that in a bit, but now we're going to start getting the little like saucy sensation
so
together.
Effectively you are descaling the beautiful fats and the flavor that are in there.
Yeah, so using that heat, I've popped tomatoes in here. I've got some garlic and a little bit of oil if it's kind of a bit too dry. That depends on your pan. And then we're going to go in with some crema, that's some cream.
Lovely.
So that's pretty much the first steps here. While I'm doing that, G-Man, as you can see, is busy slicing up the chicken that we've so easily prepared earlier for you in one pan, of course, the same pan we're using now.
Oh man, I can almost smell the spiciness coming through here. And I think chicken, especially white meat from a chicken, just absorbs so much
does
flavor.
take on a good flavor,
So
yeah.
pour it in there, man. Load it up.
And I think what you're going to see after is when we add this chicken back to the dish that it does exactly that. It starts to really absorb some of that flavor, especially what we're getting in the bag. And speaking of, I'm going to do just that. So we've already...
Are you going to use both? You can. You
I
can
have
use
to. I have to, man. Come on. So we're going to put some of that flavor in. Right now, this is like the favorite part of this journey. I don't know if you have a favorite part, obviously, except for eating.
Exactly, yeah. No, the slurpy part is my favorite. For me, I really like them slightly drier. I know a lot of people like a bit of a super broth at the bottom. My son really likes that, so when he's finished, he's got the little bowl slurp to do, which is really nice, because that's where you get the most intense flavor. But for me, I really do like a super salty, drier mix like that. So I often don't cook them for as long as they actually need to. So they're a little bit, would you say al dente?
Yeah, you could kind of say that.
But there is a little bit more bite to it because I just love that flavor profile so much. Beautiful.
I like the sound of that, man. Now listen, we're still busy with this beautiful product, Maggie, which has given its much-loved chicken-flavored noodles a refresh with an improved recipe, and this one's delivering an even more satisfying flavor-packed taste. Now, the newly improved Maggie chicken-flavored noodles are a source of iron. They're high in energy, and that makes them a convenient and flavor-packed option for busy individuals and, of course, families. So you want to get a nice lunch prepped in no time at all, or just a couple minutes? Well, you got the place right here.
I love this.
What's up, man? I'm going to carry on with this just in the meantime, G-Man, because I've got to put some Parmesan in here. And then I think that's Popeye's favorite, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, and I love the baby spinach. Obviously, you talk about the iron that we're getting in the noodles. Beef it up, add the nutrients that you love, the flavor profiles.
Look what's happening to that cream and stuff. It's just really thickening up now. The smell and the flavor already, just as we've added that chicken in as well, is just really taking on another level of satisfaction.
What did Mr. Wastley say? Unctuousness. Once you start seeing that sauce developing, it's thickening up. Now, bearing in mind, use 10 times the amount of baby spinach than you think you're going to need, because nothing wilts to the size of a baby spinach, I don't think.
No, it doesn't. I'm actually like overcooking spinach because it's so depressing when you have so much that turns into so little. I kind of like keep it at the end. I'll almost like just leave it like this and then go for it.
100%.
Because then I'm still seeing a lot more of what I've put in and the ROI of it.
Exactly. But you also, the intensity of the green is beautiful as well. When you've got the green kind of juxtapositioned against the beautiful red cherry tomatoes, absolutely beautiful.
But brother, listen, we pretty much are finished with this one. Yeah, you kind of want to just let this cook up until it gets that viscosity that you like and love. And don't forget the noodles, which are going to be going in here as well. And this is kind of where you want to really cook them up. If this sort of dish of flavor isn't liquidy enough, you can either add water or a little bit of oil just to kind of get those noodles to really simmer and cook up and really do its thing. So stir it out, really like dance with it. Yeah, don't waste any of it, man.
No one gets left behind.
Yeah, of course. And really, like, have fun with this one. I think this is really the main and most important part about it. And once you're kind of done with getting this flavor bath together and you see that the noodles have cooked up, you just add your sliced chicken. We've got some broccoli over there that you can add with some basil. This just to top it off.
Ooh, a bit of freshness. I like that.
I wouldn't cook that into the actual meal itself. I mean, you can if you really want to add some extra flavor. But trust me, in the sachet that Maggie provides with their noodles,
you got the flavor.
You got all the flavor that you really need. You can't go wrong. So everything else just becomes kind of like a garnish. And yeah, that's pretty much this recipe done and dusted. Fast forward in time and you end up with something looking as good as that.
I'm going to sneak a little taste here.
Oh, I knew you couldn't resist.
Yeah, no, I'm not fasting this morning. I love the fact that this is eaten by both grown human beings, students alike. We all have a connection to our 2-minute noodles. I'm going to go just for the noodle.
And everyone in between.
Get the full
flavor. You can always tell in his eyes. Don't listen to his words. Look at his eyes and you can tell.
Wow. The creaminess is amazing in this. I'm not like a big creamy kind of person. I'd rather take something fresh and poppy, but oh man.
Is the flavor still there?
Luxurious. You get the chicken hit, which I absolutely love. People be out there now with their little Maggie packets of flavoring, just putting it on every other meal that they can. It is so delicious, but that's well-rounded. And from a financial perspective, nice and accessible. It's quite a zhuzh meal for what you're going to spend.
Very zhuzh.
Absolutely beautiful. Well done.
I don't know if we can officially say it, but we've got a winner here, like a winner-winner chicken dinner, excuse the pun. But I'm going to call this one a winner-winner noodle dinner because, hey, anything with flavor like this, you can turn into something delicious. Bro, I want to join you on this escapade over here. I want to get the full experience. I'm going to add a little bit of chicken, add some of that tomato. Don't forget the noodle.
Get a little bit of that.
Okay, this is a proper bite. Worthy.
Yeah.
Eyes were too big for my mouth.
No, do you know what it is? Because we've been talking about messing on ourselves all morning. Just waiting for it to happen, huh?
Oh, this reminds me of so many good memories. This flavor is incredible.
And also, it feels like I've just gotten home from school.
Yeah. Do you remember that? Like, not going to do any homework. I'm going to first watch the first cartoon, and then I'm going to, like, just de-stress.
Exactly. Captain Planet or something,
Oh,
guaranteed.
man, this is reminding me of all the good nostalgia that we came from. Zanzi, you got to get this right now. Show off, maybe get creative with some of the meals, especially after seeing what we just did and being inspired for this one. And you could just create a creation that I think is going to become a substantial meal. Every day you're going to start creating a favorite, and it's going to come from Maggie, I think, man.
So please, if you know
good.
Gary Berkowitz, a guy who lives in South Africa who is a similar age to me, okay, just say thank you, Gary, for all of the Maggie memories, man. I think we all have our 2-minute story. We all have our connection to this kind of accessible deliciousness. Just indulge yourself today. I think there is a level of creativity that we haven't tapped into yet.
Absolutely love it. And listen, whether you're taking on a creator cook-off or simply looking for inspiration for your next meal at home, just like we gave you right now, the Me and Maggie So Good Together campaign is all about celebrating the meaningful moments. And that's the good food that is being created here. Good memories, good food, and just good times. So why not pick up the newly improved Maggie chicken flavored noodles and see what delicious creation you can come up with. And hey, maybe you can share it on the show with us, guys. Oh,
we will steal your recipe, though. Just brace yourself.
So good, man. Oh, we're back home, baby.
Now, as we know, Women's Day is more than a celebration, and this year is 70 years of wisdom, courage, compassion, resilience, and also inspiration of the women who came before us, and a call to keep building a future where every woman has the opportunity to lead, not only that, to thrive and succeed. Now, this morning on our couch, we're joined by the beautiful Zinzi Mgolodela, Director of Corporate Social Justice at Woolworths, and then the equally gorgeous Fazila Ali's here, the Managing Director of K9 Pet Foods, a proud supplier of Woolworths. Ladies, thank you for getting the memo of the blue. We are here, we are matching. Are we feeling good?
Feeling so good.
Feeling so good. I'm going to say Happy Women's Month, a wonderful month to celebrate the fullness of who we are. How does Woolworths create these opportunities to empower women while still, of course, holding them up and celebrating them?
You know, Woolworths is really empowered by women. Maybe let me share interesting stats for you.
Please do.
In the group, we've got 69% of the employees are women. And 49% of the top senior positions are occupied by women, which is great. But the question always comes, you know, how do you build more? How do you create more accessibility for women in the group? We've been, I think, blessed to take a cue from the UN Women Empowerment Principles, where they guide us on how to build a sustainable system that is more conducive to women empowerment, because it's not only about creating access, it's also about making women feel a sense of belonging in these systems and in these environments. It's about having the right governance. It's about, you know, measuring our progress and being intentional about it. And we get that guidance in that way.
I love that you've mentioned intention, because when it comes to Woolworths and the quality, it's very apparent that intention is there. So spotlighting female entrepreneurs as well as enterprises, community-led initiatives, why was it so important for Woolies to do that?
It's important because I think in celebration we get motivation. In celebration we get, role modeling, as we had role models 70 years ago. But I think we take it further, and it's not just about spotlighting, it's about inclusivity, it's about creating opportunity for women. So women enterprises bring diversity into our supplier base, and we know how important that is. But also for us, when we see how we get economic participation from different sectors of society, including women, we understand the contribution we can make with our own buying power. And then we do what is then expected in terms of support, empowering, and really tailor-making it for those specific enterprises in terms of what they need to thrive.
Yeah. I see Fazila nodding away there in the corner as well. I mean, let's shine a spotlight on you right now. You've partnered with Woolworths since 2014.
Yeah.
It's so crazy to wrap your head around that. Over 10 years. How has this partnership and the growth of the business really come together over those decade and a bit years?
Well, you just said it now. The high standard that Woolworths has set on the quality of the products, it fitted in with our vision and our goals for K9 when we started the business. So it was an easy match for us. It was an easy yes for us when the opportunity presented itself. And if I look back when we started with 9 employees, we're sitting now with 90. So
come on.
Yes, that is amazing. And I think that's probably the most important thing for me, is the opportunity that was given by Woolworths by supporting K9 is having the opportunity to support the families of the people that has been part of our lives for the past 10 years.
I mean, Zinzi, you hear stories like this and you think empowerment, that is what it's all about at the end of the day. So why did it make sense for Woolworths to partner with Fazila back in 2014, if you can stretch your mind back, and what made K9 Pets just the perfect space to be in as well?
I think the opportunity presented where we were looking for locally made pet food. And when we met Fazila and her 2 partners, who are also women, by the way, it just made a lot of sense. They had the right passion, they had the commitment to quality, and for us, we were excited that it presented an opportunity to give access to an economic opportunity for women.
So let's talk about the young women that maybe see this. I mean, as a young woman also watching you guys, what impact do you hope that it will have on them to create younger leaders, younger female leaders to also take up the space?
I think you said it earlier that there's still more work to be done. I think it's work that we constantly need to put effort on. We still need to, create space for voice of a girl and a voice of a woman in spaces where it's not natural to have that voice. There's still stereotypes and unconscious bias in our society that we still need to face head on. But most importantly is how do we help young people be the best version of themselves, but young women to really bring themselves and nothing else but themselves in order to thrive in these spaces. And I've seen that working when somebody knows that they just can bring who they are and nothing more. And that's what is needed to grow society.
I feel like you're nodding, but also the younger version of you is nodding, going, the girl child in me say yes. Hey, Fazila, do you agree?
Yes, and no also, because if I think back, you were talking about when I was a child, I think I put my own ceiling and society put that ceiling too, is what Zanzi was saying, on ourselves. And I think if I have to, I think our responsibility as the current leaders is to make sure that girls understand that there is no ceiling. You're the only one that put it on yourself, and you need to know that there is a massive space out there for you to thrive in and to be who you are. Nobody needs to tell you no. If they tell you no, then you said, yes, I can do this. So if they can adopt that mindset, because I think, yes, there's a lot that has happened, and we cannot take that away. However, there's still a lot that still needs to happen. There's still a lot of ladies and young girls out there that thinks that I can only do so much, and not realizing there's this big, massive world out there to conquer.
Beautiful. Well, I think the future is going to be all right because we clearly stand on the shoulder of giants. So thank you so much for joining us today, Zinzi Fazila. We appreciate you. And as we know, Women's Day does remind us that progress is built through courage, but also opportunity and the commitment to create a more equitable future. So happy Women's Month to you and yours.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. Thank you so much for being here. All right, enough for the little children playing in the kitchen. We're going to bring in the big daddy, okay? It's time to bring Italy to our local kitchens, and he's our guy. Chef Clem is that guy who always goes just one step further, and today he is dishing up a luxuriant Northern Italian-inspired pasta that showcases the rich, creamy flavors of taleggio. Maybe it's taleggio. We'll find out. It's a cheese. It's amazing. The smell of it is amazing. And it's perfectly paired with the delicate sweetness of prosciutto crudo for an indulgent restaurant-quality meal at home. Buddy.
I love when you go foreign.
Hey?
Love it.
We're thinking of merging.
Yeah. I call it taleggio.
Taleggio, okay.
I do, and I really love it. She's got a little bit of like ripiness to it, little earthiness to it,
yeah.
and it's a good funkiness. It's we always think about funky cheese and we pull it like with a little face, something that you really train your palate to love. And when you find out what it does in sauces,
It's the fine wine. It's the fine wine of cheese.
Absolutely, it really is. It's delicious. It's got a slight creaminess, which we're going to use today in our sauce. But I actually do want you to give it a little sniff. It's delicious. It's
A
amazing.
little taste test. And I mean, we've joked about the fact that you can put down a deposit on a house in Italy with the wheel of cheese, okay? They understand the value. I'm not even joking, eh? There is something really special when we get the end result. And you and I think, love the farm-to-table process, getting out to the farm, seeing it. But when you put your chef hats on and then get to play with the complexity of a cheese like that,
it's happening.
You don't even have to do that. Oh, sorry, you don't even have to do the hand waves. Just punch the guy who's got the cheese and take it out of his hand.
That is beautiful. And you're talking about the fact that cheese has a premium to it. The thing is, I go to so many factories and I spend so much time on these dairy farms to understand what it takes to just create
years.
Just this little piece that's in front of us. It is years of expertise, of craftsmanship. You're paying it for a reason. It's so beautiful. Gee, I want you to taste this.
I want me to taste it.
I'm going to give you the big spoon because it is so good. Okay, so this is our first Italian ingredient, Taleggio.
Okay, and its texture seems quite different as well. It's quite soft, eh?
Absolutely. You happy? How good? How creamy? I can straight up wake up for breakfast and eat like proper cheese. First thing in the morning.
And it's got a lot going on here.
Your tongue should be watering a little bit. Your whole olfactory system should be like locked in.
It knows Brie and Camembert. It's met them before.
Yes.
It knows them, but it said, hey, you guys stay there. I'm going to go over here where it's a little funkier. So it's bringing that Italian cheese oomph, the footiness of Italian cheese, with a creaminess and a texture that is just magical.
And that slight saltiness, we love that. Okay, so let me tell you how we're using it.
But there are a lot of jumping off points there. You could take that flavor in about a million different directions, right?
Think about the butteriness of this alone. A baked potato, omit the butter. Leave the butter to the side. We love butter, but not for this one.
Ooh.
A beautiful baked potato with a dollop of that just melting and oozing through the potato. Hey,
magical.
We gotta cook. Okay.
Okay, so the butter's doing its thing.
And we want it to burn a little bit. So there's butter, there's oil, and there's garlic in there. Start the garlic off from cold. That way all that garlic flavor infuses, okay? Once we do that, we're going into the burnt butter with cream.
Dun, dun,
Okay?
dun.
The butter is as important of an ingredient as everything else. We want that burnt nutty flavor to enhance the nutty flavor of our Taleggio.
You see, and the nuttiness is a thing. There is a reason why we use that in a cheese profile description, but you can get it with this.
And when you look at
really
this,
can.
you can kind of already start getting that. I mean, you don't have smell-o-vision at home, but you can smell the nuttiness
There's a
of
button
this.
on your TV. That's
Wild. Okay, next.
I also like the fact that today we are really kind of letting the flavors of the previous phase of our cooking journey inform the next. We're descaling, we're getting the funkiness, we're burning the butter, we're having a little bit of fun with the process.
I'm taking the rind off. I love the rind. We don't need to use it for this recipe. We're going to start melting some of this beautiful Taleggio into the cream. It is going to be that delicious, okay?
Wow.
I think that's enough right there. Let's talk about the pasta.
Please.
Muffaldine. Okay. A beautiful, beautiful ribbon pasta, 100% durum wheat. What I love about it is the fact that it's extruded through bronze dye, okay?
You see, real McCoy.
So think about it. When that happens, you get these straggly rough ends, which makes this a sauce magnet. So let me just hold up some for you. Actually, you can. There you go.
I'm going to use our giant grabber, as it has been defined. Look at that.
Exactly what it's called.
Look at the surfaces, the ridges, little angles, nooks and crannies that you can get sauce into. You can still do the big slurpy thing if you want and have sauce flying all over your face.
Absolutely.
But I love this. It packs a punch. And I would imagine, really perfectly al dente for something like this, because you want it to have a bit of structure, especially with something that's going to be creamy and going to be kind of quite a mouthful. I think the pasta becomes a lot more important. The texture of that pasta is vital.
Absolutely. So cook it al dente. And another thing that's very important, especially with this pasta being 100% durum wheat, there's flavor in the wheat, but you're not going to taste it unless you have enough salt.
You see.
You're going to need salt in that water when you're cooking it. There's a funny story, and it's true. Eventually, when you cook pasta so often, you can hear when the
Get
water
out of
has
town.
enough salt in it. And it's true, there's a softer bubble to it. When that water's been salted already, it's good to go. I promise you, just watch. Chefs don't even really have to taste
There are
anymore.
levels.
They can, yeah.
There are levels to this game.
So salt is very important. Salt's what's going to help us taste the nuttiness of the taleggio, of the difference of the durum wheat, of the flavor of the parmesan. Remember, we don't have a lot of ingredients happening. And that's what's amazing about Italian food. It's not a lot of ingredients, it's a quality of the
It's a
ingredients.
purity thing, yeah.
Therefore, we need the salt to bring out the flavor of those few ingredients we are using.
And the nice thing here is we're leaning into a prosciutto, a beautiful cured meat that is going to carry that saltiness, that's going to have a lot of that naturally, intrinsically in there. Wow,
Absolutely.
you're just crazy, man.
There we go. Okay, cool. Taleggio's like melted through.
Perfect.
And without me doing much, taleggio's melted. So we're going to go in with some parm.
Hey, this is like the best creamy cheese we've worked with, hey?
I
It just
know.
wants to cook.
It's a new pasta and cheese recipe. Well, it actually literally is. Okay, pasta in. Now, very important, you know, we always hear, like, save the pasta water, save the pasta water.
You
In this
do.
case, you do. That's going to help the starchiness stick to our pasta. That sauce is going to just like cling to the pasta.
And it's also, if you've had the salt in there, I do use a little bit of olive oil in my pasta water. I find it makes the noodles a little less likely to stick together for that, inevitably, that part of the process, because we're not all professional chefs working out of a production line kitchen. You know, you might have to leave something standing or something like that, but we often forget there is the flavor profile in the noodle itself. So use the salt to activate those flavors.
Activate them.
Oh, look at it, guy.
Okay, what we got happening? A little bit of prosciutto. We've also got some crispy sage.
So yummy.
Let me get some of the... You know what I love about prosciutto? Sometimes when you try to take one piece of prosciutto off, all of it comes, and then I just put all of it on the
And
dish.
it's a sign.
There we
you
go.
read the sign. And
There
you
we
can
go.
create beautiful little visual kind of meat roses with this. And again, sage and the burnt butter.
Crispy sage.
What a good flavor combo. And again, that continuity flowing through.
A little bit of pause. No, actually, no, I don't want parsley. I don't want parsley. You can choose. It's your dish, you can decide.
I like it. I like actually the dirty green of the burnt sage. That's quite... There's something rustic and elevated about this at the same time.
The last thing that it absolutely does need is just a little bit of lemon.
Okay.
Just to cut through that richness of the cream.
Check me saying, okay, like I understand. Like that's essential
it. I mean,
for a
of
chef.
course. Okay, wait, I
Now, you
said
need
that
balance, right? The acidity just to cut through. There's a lot of fat. There's a lot of unctuousness. Black pepper for days. Why? Because prosciutto.
Because prosciutto, because cream, because pasta. This is one of the dishes that you make, and then you're so grateful at 11 o'clock that you made this dish and there's some left over, and then you got this in the, this dish tastes amazing now. In about an hour or two, even better. Let me get you a proper fork.
Please, please. I'm thinking in about an hour or two, there ain't going to be no dish.
It's going to be gone.
You might have noticed the camera's coming a little bit closer as our cameramen try and position themselves right in front of us. Again, I'm going to just go pure, just to taste this pasta and sauce.
Oh, okay.
How resilient is this pasta as well, hey? It's going to be...
Salt. Definitely more salt. Pasta for breakfast.
And it's surprisingly light. Some more salt in there. But I think also with the prosciutto, absolutely amazing. This is going to make you think that you are one of the best chefs you have ever been. Best chef in the family, just do it. It's so simple. It is so, so delicious. And you can tell by how much my mouth is watering right now. But if you head over to expressoshow.com, you get the full recipe, a little bit of a blow-by-blow of how to get there. And then buon appetito. You can shop this and a whole lot more of Italian-inspired ingredients, meals, just inspiration at Woolies, available in-store, online, or on their amazing app. Okay, I'm going to try and get full value now. Prosciutto and everything else.
Go for it, go for it, go for it.
To me, my friend. Okay, I'm just getting prosciutto.
Go, all that prosciutto.
of this beautiful journey together. But the beautiful thing as well is that we do it again tomorrow. But before we sign out, we got the incredible Jamie Lee Sexton that is going to be playing us out with her song called It's True. Everybody make some noise.
I'm coming over. Oh, what's your apartment number down in Rover? Oh, I got the lemon and the gin. Knock, knock, let me in. Our bodies pressed together. So we slow dance, go fast. Left, right, our feet together. Gin's kicking in, go faster. Wait, slow it down, I'm falling for you. It's true, I do wanna do what lovers do. The mood said just right, so here's to us. You know what I'm thinking. So we slow dance, go fast. Left, right, our feet together. Gin's kicking in, go faster. Wait, slow it down, I'm falling for you. It's true, I do wanna do what lovers do with you. So don't deny it, we can fight it. It's true. It's true, I wanna do the things all our lovers. Let's fall into a night desire for two. So don't deny it, we can find it. It's true.
Another feel-good production.